And now we're alone.
You actually did it.
Pride 300
Yeah, that's crazy.
chat
That's
played it up a
crazy.
bit. Yesterday's collab after meds
What
was
made you choose
mostly
this-
you
this path
complimenting
for
and
us?
reassuring Numi.
What?
If there's one moment you need to watch though, it's 2 minutes starting at
She's like,
36
"What do you wanna do?"
hours,
I'm
2
like,
minutes 20 seconds.
What do you
It's
just?
wholesome AF.
What do you want us to just want to watch? She's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like,
I'm down for anything, but then you didn't make a decision, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll make a decision because everyone else is gonna get really tired. Because I know some people haven't slept yet. Like I know
so
Laser
you
hasn't
want to
slept
hang out
yet.
one-on-one with me?
I want to hang out. It's because I want to hang out one-on-one with you. That's
You guys know she changed her answer after I called it
That's
out.
true.
It's okay.
someone said chat played it up a
All
bit.
alone.
Yesterday's
Just you,
collab after
Numi,
meds.
and 6,000 strangers.
Yeah, I'll mute TTS for this because funny reason I can't.
They get
Oh,
so
there you
upset
go.
with the mute TTS.
Mute the chat treats it like it's super quick. There we go. But yeah, a lot of people say like you don't even remember what happened yesterday. Oh, they said it like I said something bad. Did I say something bad?
I don't know.
Oh shit, did I?
If you didn't remember it, I don't remember it.
Oh, I feel like I wouldn't, right? I didn't say anything horrendous. Then let me. I'm assuming you already have the collab thing open, so I'm
I'm
just gonna yoink it in.
Start the room again.
Ba-da-da-da, let me have her on. Ngonk. Ngonk.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Dude, it's so fucked up because I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm still a little bit medicated. The meds are still in my system. And it's crazy.
Almost had a heart attack watching you wake up yesterday. That scared the fuck out of me.
Why?
Yeah. Because you sounded so in pain.
I had to manually breathe for the first 4 hours after I woke up and I'm like,
Yeah, you scared me.
that's crazy. So I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to like just take one. I have to like smooth it back in if I haven't finished smoothing it. So I basically got new meds and in order because my meds are quite strong, right? They're very strong. You're not allowed to just take them normally. You have to do like little by little. Like you have to have a transition period. So I'm supposed to take like 1/4 for a week and then half for a week and then one forever. So I did that. But after the half part, I forgot. And then for the last like week, I only took my old meds and I completely forgot about the new ones. And I'm like, shit, I have to start transitioning to that, right? So then I just I took one again. I didn't know that you had to like, if you fucked it up, you have to go back to 1/4, half, and one. You know, you can't just be like, continue.
Careful.
Yeah, if I didn't know you could continue where you left off. So then I took like, basically 4 times the
What do
dose
you
I was supposed to.
mean? Oh my
Oops.
god, you need to be careful. Oh, fuck, bro.
I forgot. I thought I could take 1/4 of what... Like, I didn't know you had to take 1/4. So then I took one. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. And then I had to like tap out for a bit on the stream. But now we're back though. Now we're chill. That explains it. I was out, chat. Like I'm still out now. It's insane because chat knows this. I get zooted when I wake up for the first 2 hours. It's been almost 24 hours and it's still in my system, y'all. Like it's like my muscles are so relaxed that I couldn't talk.
Oh my god, dude.
It's crazy.
You scared me so bad. I was...
Oops.
Never do that again. Read, please, read.
I never
Anyway, I can never
forgot.
trust women. They just don't be reading shit sometimes, bro. Oh.
It's okay, cause I'm alright. Cause like I already finished the transition period, but I guess I stopped, and then I wasn't allowed to do that. Oops.
Oh my god.
It's okay though. Transition periods are so confusing, but my muscles were so relaxed.
They're not. If you just, oh, my fucking god, it's so annoying, dude.
So I was like, I'm so sorry if I'm saying weird shit, but I don't think I was literally just a relaxed person. I was just very relaxed.
When you like took the medication, it hit like 5 minutes after you took it. Do you like forget everything from like there, and then you remembered like 4 hours after they kind of wore off a little bit more?
Honestly, I feel like I remembered what happened, but in my memory, nothing bad happened. Cause Chow was like something like, oh, did you remember? Like the way they said it sounded like I said something really bad, but I don't think I did. Did I? I
don't
thought I
know.
was just being like nice. I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was actually really shocked because it hit me so fast. Usually it takes me like 30 minutes to an hour to hit. So I was like, holy. Opposite was awesome. See, I thought I did a pretty. I thought I was just being nice. No?
I don't know. I just take it as you being intoxicated. So none of that mattered to me.
That's crazy. Me complimenting, it's okay. I'll compliment you every day. That's great. What's the last thing you remember from yesterday? I called you really pretty. I remember that. I said red fits you because you're really pretty and hot. I remember that. And it's true. Is that bad, is it? You did the you fucking ass. I did not do that. Glad. I didn't do shit. Did I? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You can't do this to
If you
me.
have Michi Mencha, I have Numi Mencha. I'm not saying shit.
You were up and sober and awake. What is going on? What
It
is...
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Cause why would I? You know, why would you take something seriously if you don't even like remember it?
Oh, it's over. It's okay.
What?
Did I do anything? I think you're pretty and I think you're hot, and that's true. I remember that. I deadass think that's all I did. Deadass. You asked for a boob pic. I didn't ask for a boob pic. She offered a boob pic. Right? Oh my god, don't gaslight me. I was sober during that time. I was sober. Right?
Guys, stop saying things. Stop. She doesn't want to remember. Don't say anything.
I asked for another boob pic?
Guys, why are you ruining it? Guys. No. They're just being dramatic.
I hate you guys. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so fucking much. You know, today I was wondering if you want to tick something off the list, because we do have a lot of things we could do, but it's up to you what you want to do. I will say I'm a little bit meted out, so if you want to play a rage game like carry the glass, you're gonna have a really bad time.
I don't want to play Gary the Glass today.
Carry the glass. Oops. Okay. Good. I swear I'm a better gamer when I'm not zonked. I'm a little bit zonked, not as zonked as before, but like I feel
You
like
definitely sound not as bad. So
I know, I'm so grateful. Like I'm finally breathing normally. It was crazy because this morning I told Chad, I was like there was moments where I was quiet, and then I swore I felt like I said something and I didn't. It was so trippy. It felt so trippy because it's like I said it out loud. Did I not? I didn't. Why didn't I say it out loud? It was so fucking trippy, bro. And then I was like, why can't I talk? It's because I had to manually breathe. So it's like thinking of talking and breathing at the same time. I'll talk and talk until I can't breathe. It's crazy. So I was like, that is the most zonked. I was so zonked, but now I can breathe normally and I can like think of talking. But if you ask me like are you completely here? I'd say I'm like 60% here now. But I can think a little bit. Not fully though.
60% Michi, guys. This is like, I have to treat this like what? The first month of when we started talking then.
Why?
Restrict myself by 40%. So we
Why?
are both nerfed.
But
Why
why?
would I? Because why would I?
What do you mean, why would you?
I have to nerf myself so we're at the same level.
No, you don't. Me being medicated, me being not is probably the same person. I'm just more yappy when I'm medicated. And that's it. I just say more things when I'm medicated.
Yay.
Why are you reacting this way? Please don't
What do
talk.
you mean?
You're just like, yes. Now I feel like I said
Do I
something
not always
yesterday.
say- You didn't.
I feel like I have to overthink. My brain is going on 100%.
I would say something.
What?
I would say something if you said something weird.
But I didn't, right? Did I say anything
don't
to make
know.
you uncomfortable at least?
No.
Okay, well that's fine then. I thought the way chat said it made it sound like I was such a fucking sex pest, bro. I was like,
Guys,
what did I
chill
do?
on her.
What did I do? As
Chill
long
on
as you're not
Pookie,
uncomfortable,
chill on
that's
Jaggy,
okay.
Chill on her. Chill on Pookie. Chill
Rhythm
on
with
baby
the...
girl.
What do you mean rhythm with the tism? What did I do? What did I do? Listen, man. You know what? Did you enjoy it yesterday?
Did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed it more if you remembered.
Okay, did you have a fun time?
Yes.
Do you still like me?
Yes.
Then all's well, chat. All's well. That's all that matters by the end of the day. Do you want to do something that isn't carry the glass? That is the list? Because we do have the watch along thing. Or we have that BDSM testing.
So here's the thing. She'll always be like, what do you want to do? But it's like her subathon. So I don't want to make these decisions for her. I want her to do what she wants to do. You know? If it was like my stream, I would be making the decisions. But I don't want her to think that I'm managing her life and shit, you know? So what do you feel more like doing?
I'd appreciate it if you chose because this whole subathon
Okay,
I've
we'll
been
do the epic
choosing.
musical.
Epic.
Well, yeah, because it's your fucking stream.
I've been
Everybody's
choosing a
gonna let you
lot.
choose.
And I'm so...
Oh, I'm
a
sorry.
poll? Oh, we could do a poll if that makes you feel better.
She's so cute.
And then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with just yapping. We can do anything any other day. That's also a thing.
I'm just happy as long as we talk to each other because then I'm going to New York and I won't be able to talk to you as much.
That's what I was thinking,
I'm
right? Like,
comatose.
if we watched Epic the musical, we wouldn't be talking because we'd be watching, and we're the quiet watcher type. Or we just go, "Oh my god," and that's it. So I'm like,
So you want to do the BDSM test then?
I don't mind. We'll be talking
Okay.
more during that anyway. But if you, why do you always stretch my neck, Joe? What's going on? I like how my neck pulses. That's so weird. But if you're not in the mood to do it, because I was wondering, like, did I do anything weird yesterday? Because if we did this today, would it be extra weird? Like, if I did do
What?
something weird? So it's up to
What?
you. I don't know.
You know I would just message you if I actually felt weird about something.
Boom! I told you, Chad. I was like, Chad, I knew I didn't do anything weird because she didn't message me that I did something weird. And Chad's like, oh, Michi, the things you did last night. And I'm like, what did I do? I knew it. Thank you, Flubsy and Aubrey there yet. Holy shit for the 50. Thank you so much. You're insane. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, if you're comfortable, if you want to do that, we could. I swear, it's gonna not be the most interesting though. I think. I don't remember.
I think you're interesting. Okay, like, here's the thing. Whenever somebody is like intoxicated or any level of that capacity, I don't take anything as seriously, so I'm just chilling as fuck. Like, if you actually just said some weird shit, I'd be like, all right, good night. Like, I would have just fucking halted it immediately. I'm not I don't know why are they thinking that I just be like baby or some shit? Like, you gotta lock
It
the
was
fuck in.
Riz.
You
Oh,
gotta lock the fuck in.
I'm pretty normal. When I'm medicated, I think
You're not
I'm
normal,
just,
but that's okay.
oh, I like to think that me being medicated is me just being more easily honest because that weird part of my brain is too relaxed, so I don't overthink too much about it. But I
Would
say
you
what
say
I
that-
mean.
Mm,
Would I say what?
never mind. I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, I just say what I do mean what I say. It's just easier. Because when I'm like sober, I feel like I have to say it in a long way and I feel bad having to talk a lot. But when I'm medicated, I can talk a lot. So I just talk
I
a lot.
think it's cute when you try to figure out what to say, but then you don't. But then you do. I think that's cute.
Well, when I'm not sober, I feel like I don't do that as much. Thank you, Ruskiri, for the 20. Oh God, thank you so much.
Yeah, but you did say, like, I mean, weird for being this. Do you still like me even though I'm like this? Why would I not? That's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Why would I be here otherwise? I have
She still
free
likes
will.
me.
I have free will.
She still likes me. Yeah, I see like a lot of videos. My YouTube now is recommended of you. Did you know that?
You know that it made it to my fucking For You page on TikTok, on my personal TikTok. Clips of us. Actually, one of them was just like a compilation of me. It's disturbing, but it's just like my lines that made you stun locked. And I'm like, oh, brother, this guy fucking
We're on
stinks.
TikTok.
Yeah.
What?
And it's like, they're just focusing on my lines instead of you. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Somebody tell this bitch to get off this stage, bro. Oh.
I'm telling you, I feel like my viewers are not on TikTok. So I don't see a lot of clips of myself on TikTok, I don't think.
You have a big girly viewer base, so a lot of them love TikTok and will upload clips onto TikTok.
You have it. Or me.
What do you?
I'm not on TikTok. I
No, but
rarely
you have
see.
a big female audience, and girlies love to upload stuff onto TikTok.
Do I have a big? How do you even know that?
What? Because I'm on TikTok.
Do I? Hey chat, are there any girly plops in my chat?
Don't
Girly
you have like
plops?
30% girly viewers?
No, that's on YouTube. Because on YouTube it's different.
It's
Because
more
I
on
post.
TikTok. It's more than what it
No.
is on YouTube. It is.
Yes. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
You mind if I grab my water bottles downstairs really quick?
Yeah. Take it. I feel like I like this model. It's so cute. I feel like so she knows that I have so on YouTube chat my audience is 30% female audience, 70% male audience. Wait, plus my 60 something percent male audience and 10% ish like undefined. But the issue is on YouTube I post so irregularly that basically until recently my YouTube has gone to new management, right? So I have like an editor team for YouTube and stuff. Every other time I because I rarely post, the analytics aren't really correct. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's not the most accurate. But I'm not sure. Either way though, I'm just happy if you're happy. Hi, I don't think I'm on TikTok. I rarely see myself on TikTok. I see a lot of like other VTubers there. Thank you, Cow Goes Moo. Oh my god. Thank you, Cow Goes Moo, for another 50. You're so fucking insane. Thank you so much. Dios mío. Mr. Cow. Thank you. You're crazy. You have been crazy. But you're crazy. Welcome back. Oh my god, that's so fast.
I had to grab water from downstairs.
Welcome. You do have a account? I do have a TikTok account that I literally never posted.
I don't either, but I see like I have my personal account where I take all my thirst trap TikToks and I'm looking at my For You page and I have now gotten like 3 to 4 videos of us.
My personal
make me
TikTok
happy,
is
though.
full of brain rot videos and shit.
No, that's the same. That's why it's weird to me because it's like the most. There's this fucking meme. I don't know if anybody knows the meme I'm talking about, but it's like it's like this like theater show or something, and then it's this guy getting ready to tap dance and sing, but every video of him, it just gets more and more weird and just fucked up. Like when he starts to sing, it turns I can't even describe it, but it's so fucking funny. And it's like it would be shit like that and other random stupid stuff and then just randomly a video of us. But it's better than the random thirst trap TikToks edits people make of me on my main. I mean because I know my editors, like the little editor Noombas who like to edit the IRL clips of me. But when it shows up on my personal For You page, I would screenshot it and then I show them. I'm like, get the fuck off my main, bro. Get the fuck off. Like, I'm trying to look at cute shit, silly shit. And then I see myself and I get jump scared every fucking time.
Dude, you know what's insane? I have never once gotten any thirst trap edit of me, chat. That is so messed. Actually,
It's because you've never posted IRL stuff. Like they're IRL.
there are thirst edit of non-IRL stuff too.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen a lot of those. And I'm like, you know, the only, like, I wouldn't even call it thirst trap. I'd call it like doom post. I get doom posts. I've actually seen doom post edits of myself where it's like, everything good will fade. And then it's just pictures of me. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like the saddest song in the background. And then it's like compilation pictures of me. And I'm like, what?
Okay, editors. It's gonna be me and Michi saying cute lines to each other, and then we do "Summer Love" by Lady Gaga. I love that song so much, and the edits are so cute. This one, "Summer Boy," "Summer Boy." This one, wait here.
Editors, can you just zoom in it to Numi? Oh.
Stop. This one,
VOD
you hear
watchers
it?
can't hear it, but I can. Sorry, VOD watchers.
The chorus is us. It gives like Gwen Stefani vibes.
Okay, editors, if you're gonna do that, just zoom into Numi's face. Oh.
Stop. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. The chorus is my favorite.
Sorry, VOD watchers.
Wait, this is kind of like us for real though, because it's like summertime for me. And then your subathon's over, and then Purple Yuri's over. Well, we're not over, but they're not gonna see us as much. Can I say something incredibly never mind.
Yeah, I want to hear. What?
No.
Tell me.
No. I have restraint now. It's the morning time. Stop.
But I wanna know.
Don't look at me. I can text you later.
But why?
Well, okay. Well, what are your plans for when you visit? What are your plans?
I'll land and then I'll go over to your house. That's it. Why? What was the thing you want to talk about? Plans?
No.
What was it? Tell me. Why are you hiding it? Why?
It's a fucked up thing to say.
How? What? Wow, fucked up. I feel like you can't think of anything fucked up. Like you're incapable of saying anything fucked up.
I think you hold me to such high regard that it's insane. But well,
Waiting.
I feel like you're the type of zooted where you'll just remember everything. So I can't just say anything, you know what I mean?
I can take another one right now and then
No.
What the fuck? Just say it. What is wrong with you women? Just say it. When I do that, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she hates me. She don't say anything. Unless it's a secret and it's gonna dox us. Then that makes sense. That's smart. Is it gonna dox us?
Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna dox us. That's why I can't say it.
Really?
No.
I censor out. I feel like you can never say anything fucked up.
No, it's just selfish, you know?
Oh, say it. I like listening to selfish Numi.
Okay.
I'm serious. I actually don't like making decisions. That part is very true.
I know you don't.
Sober, non-sober, same damn thing. I don't like making decisions. I don't like
I
picking
know you
shit.
don't.
Yeah.
I know. And I would make decisions for you, but like I just feel like it's so different with stream decisions because I wouldn't want
really.
you to just take over my stream stuff unless I explicitly asked that of you. And so I feel bad if you made me choose for you all the time for your stream related activities. But I mean, I just, you know, if you come out like I'm not it's not like I'm opposed to, you know, content while you're here, but like
I don't get it. What are you? What?
no, I know it's stupid anyway. You're right.
No, I don't. What are you? I give you full. What? You?
Well, it's selfish because it's just like you. I just feel bad. I feel bad for the Noombas and the Foreskin. Well, not the Noombas because I'm streaming either way. But like for the Foreskins, you know, and or when they're all wanting you to stream and vlog the trip.
I'm streaming the trip.
No.
Okay.
Like they're asking for like vlogs and stuff, and I'm not opposed to that if that's what you want to do, but like I also, you know,
I love you so much. You know that. But I'm gonna be. Is it because I asked you to pick what to do today? I don't get it. I'm actually so lost right now. Wait, am I still?
She's so cute.
She's so confused.
Cute. Bro, she's so cute.
What are we talking? I'm sure chat doesn't mind doing anything. What are we talking about? I'm so lost.
It's not about today. I meant when you're here.
Right. Oh, okay. When I'm there. Oh, like you wanna do like the content stuff from like the subathon when I'm there, instead of like now, or I'm sorry, please help me. Chat, help me. I'm so confused.
I was saying that people were asking you to vlog and talk and stuff during the trip, like us together and stuff. And I'm not opposed to doing that, but I also
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You make me feel like, Chad, please. Am I okay?
No,
am
you're
I
right.
crazy
Maybe it's
for
not good to say.
No, like, am I just zooted, or do I just not understand the context from the start? She wants to spend time with you, alone. We are gonna spend time alone. What's the?
You're right. We are spending time alone. So we should do. So you should vlog then.
We're spending time alone. So you want me to vlog our time alone?
No, no.
Okay, you don't want me to vlog the time alone.
Well, you know, just we don't have to like we can, but like I also want to monopolize my time with you.
How does that have to do with the vlog? I'm not gonna vlog like the whole day, right? I was thinking of taking cool pictures of rocks. So like, chat knows that. Wait, chat, you're going too fast. I can't read it. Take her already, Numi. We don't mind. Okay. What the fuck are you even talking? I feel like I missed the whole conversation.
No, I was just saying that my selfish thing is that when you're here, I think it's good to vlog, but I'm also hoping that we can just be alone sometimes too, so that I can keep moments between us in my core memory, in my heart forever, without having to worry about it being vlogged.
Oh man, why didn't you say it that way? Of course. The hell? How is that selfish? Why did you have to put it? The way you said it was so confusing. Oh no, I mean
I'm
it's
just awkward. Sorry.
I don't know whether you know what kind of person like vlog wise, but with chat, chat knows this. When I said I'm gonna vlog, there is a 50-50 chance, by the way, and I'm not even making this shit up, y'all. A 50-50 chance. Either you get the, hey guys, I'm at the airport. I'm about to go meet Numi in America. I'll update you soon. And then it's gonna go into a PowerPoint presentation of all the rock pictures I took with the I forgot, and then like tutorial video. It's gonna be like the in the background with like pictures of rocks, and I'll be like, I forgot. and then that's it. And you know what's insane? The fact that like I never said it because I was like, shit, I can't do that, right? And then in chat, all like, there are people in chat that fully expect me just with like Comic Sans text in the middle being like, I forgot. And then that's it. Or you guys get like I'll try my best because I've never vlogged before. I've never made a vlog, but I was thinking that what I could do is like let's say we're doing something like worth vlogging about. I'll be like I'll take a picture or record, and then I'll be like, we are doing this now, and this is fun because look at this very hyper specific thing, and it is so cool. And then it goes to the next one. I've never made a vlog. Like, no joke, chat. Be prepared for like POV. You have a 3-year-old in your house, and they're like, hey guys, I went to the beach, and the beach is really nice because look at the sand on the beach, and here is a picture of the sand into a castle because I made my first sand castle. Ta-da! And then I'll be like, look at the beach because the beach is really pretty. And then it hard cuts to like, hello guys, I am at the market. Look at all the beautiful things at the market. And then it cuts to me being, I didn't buy anything except for this juice. Very good juice. And it cuts like it's just that. Or rock vlog. Because
Well, I just feel bad because you're gonna be gone for such a long time.
I mean, knowing chat, I'm probably gonna stream like once every now and then, but knowing chat, they're very chill. Chat is a very chill group. They're kind of like, they're here for good vibes. So if I'm like not like if I'm streaming and stuff, it's the good vibes.
Noomba's being the exact opposite. I stopped streaming for 2 seconds and they're crying. Where did I go wrong with that aspect of things?
Oh.
What's happening here, bro?
You know, one time I didn't stream for a whole month because I was recording my 3D. And then I went to chat, and then I went, chat, what if I stream today? Because I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. And chat said, don't, because we want to reach until 2,000 because they were counting. That's what they like to do. They like to count. And they're like, no, we want to reach 2,000. And then I was like, the next week, I'm like, hey guys, what I can do is I can borrow someone's PC to stream. And they're like, no, we're so close to 10,000. Yeah, they're like, no, work on your trip.
It's
That
gonna
is
be so
very-
weird because we're not gonna be like, we can't explicitly say like when you get here and shit. So it's like, do we just do a thing where I'm just streaming and then one day you just say like anyway, and I'm like, oh, you say something in the background and then everyone's like, who the fuck? The fuck is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, Michi's been here for like 3 weeks already.
Chat knows because I get really excited. So I always say like bye to chat before a trip. My chat is very
Wait, I thought you weren't going to until like later.
yeah, but I know I'm gonna sound a little excited and there will be people in chat that will know, but then they won't tell anyone because it'll dox me. They're my chat is very like they know that they come here to chill because they know that I want to stream and I'm not forced to stream. So if I stream because I'm like fulfilling a quota or to like appease chat, they hate it. So I like this subathon, I'm doing it because I want to do it, but they know the moment I'm like, y'all, I'm not feeling it today, they're like, then don't stream. And I'm like, okay. And they mean it because like if they know, they would actually be upset because the vibes are weird. I'm
Did
very
you check
obvious.
to see if with your visa, if you're allowed to stream and stuff, work and stuff?
I'm pretty sure I am.
Yay.
It's like, it's
Wait, what's the longest trip you've gone on?
I've been in Japan once upon a time in a dream back then for a month.
Just one time was like a month?
I was
This
there
gonna be your
for work,
longest trip?
probably. Wait, no, I was there for 3 weeks. 2.5 to 3 weeks.
This is gonna be your longest trip.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Like a month. Probably, yeah. Free month alone with chat. Yeah, chat is the type that's like, because I'm very obvious. Like, if I'm not in a mood to stream, I become very, like, cranky and mad. Not mad, but I just sound very, like, bored. And chat will feel it, and it's like vibe off. You know what? You get it, right, chat? It's like you can tell if someone doesn't want to be here and they're not enjoying what they're doing, and it's so vibe off. It's like even if they tell you, it's like, oh, I really want to be here, y'all, but then you can tell it's like that little gut feeling. You're like, something feels a bit weird, right? Yeah. And chat is very sensitive about that. So every time I stream, I make sure that it's like I'm being very honest, and that's me 100% actually wanting to be there. And chat can feel it. So I have this weird fear that if I force myself to stream, chat will know that I don't want to. That's also why I'm very picky with my sponsors too.
Yeah, I think the only time I'm ever not wanting to stream is I'm the same. If I don't want to stream, I just tell the Noombas. I'm like, guys, Loki wanting to die today, and then I don't stream. And then the only time I've ever streamed when I was whatever about it was for a sponsor, but it's like I only take sponsors that I like. So at least I wasn't like I don't want to be here. I was just doing something I wanted to play either way. But every other time I always just be like, sorry y'all, I'm gonna make music instead. So then when I'm really depressed and sad, I just make a really banger song. And so it's not like time is wasted, which happens a lot coming up to where we are at this time of year. I'm like, well, guys, it's happening again.
Yeah, my chat is like, I don't have moments like that, to be fair. I do, but not all the time. But my chat is very like, if I lie and I'm like, oh, I really like this, it's very obvious. It's so obvious because chat's seen it. Chat's seen me kind of like bullshit once, and chat's like, brother, that's the most obvious thing I've ever seen. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So now I only stream if I 100% am invested in streaming. Now, feed Michi. Okay, that's another thing. Chat is very chill about it because if I don't want to stream, it's very vibe off. The vibes, man. You can't taint the vibes like that. Because then you'll never
guys,
know.
I will feed her and water her. Yeah.
I'm a plant. I'm telling you.
She's gonna be like my little plant.
Once you lie to your community, they will never trust you again. And I'm so scared of that. I'm very picky about it.
It's true.
I think the only time I ever force myself to stream is if someone else really needs me for a collab. That's when I'm kind of forcing it a bit. But chat knows that when I do that, they don't call me out on a collab because that's on their channel. Yeah. You know, and you don't want to fuck it up for them.
What are your favorite things in the world right now?
Like food-wise or?
Just anything.
I like spending time with you.
I mean, like physical, like things that you can hold.
Talking to you.
That's not, you can't hold a well, you can hold the conversation. Like technically you can, but I mean like physically, like I mean technically we could hold each other, but I meant like
you.
No, like an object.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you could look at me like that, but that'd be crazy. So like you know, for like a plant, you know, like a bottle, you know, something like that, like a physical thing
that I have right now.
Just what do you like your favorite things, you know, like you know what I mean?
Wait, what are yours? So I have a reference of what you're talking about.
Damn, I didn't think that would be thrown back at me. Let me think. Shit. Fucking.
I like my spoons.
I just thought of something really fucking funny that happened the other. Okay, so on Sunday, I threw a surprise. Well, not really, like a surprise birthday party for my friend Tob, because she's like, I've never really been surprised in like a long time, and I said, I love you. I wanna do something like this for you. And so I told her to forget about the conversation we just had and to come over to my house at their specific time. And then I got all of our best buddies. And then we all came over to my house and we made, my house still looks like this, by the way, but it's like Pom Pom Puddin themed.
Oh, that's so cute.
I was hiding under a table in pitch black darkness for like 15 minutes with everybody waiting for her to show up. But when we were going through the decorations, there was just this big thing of like mini pride flags, probably like 12 of them, like a dozen of them, right? And I was like, I don't remember buying this. And then Avery was like, oh, I was like for like some activity that I was gonna be doing with my friends, but I don't need it. And then I said, oh my God, let's do a prank and like let's just hide it everywhere in Hami's room. And so I went up to top and Val, I was like, y'all wanna like hide this shit in Hami's room? And they're like, fuck yeah. And so we put a bunch of pride flags in our fucking room. And then she thought it was Avery that hid that started hiding them. And she was the most mad we've ever heard her sound. Did you put those pride flags in my room? Did you put those pride And then he was like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I mean, it was partly my idea, but it wasn't me that time. And then she just went looking around her room trying to find them. And she never found the one that I put under her pillow until like 2 days later. And so, what are you asking? But my favorite thing, I was gonna go default and say the worst possible answer, but I was searching through my beautiful box of Bionicles, and then that motherfucking bitch put one of those fucking pride flags in my fucking box of Bionicles, and I got so mad that this morning I just put like a handful of them on top of her. That bitch, the fucking pride flag. She's gonna wake up and have a fright. She's gonna wake up and have a fright today. Anyways, I like Diet Coca-Cola. I like my guitar that my dad got me for my birthday. I like
Coca-Cola. The song is crazy. Yeah, I was listening to the song and she's talking about the story. It was so funny.
I like Diet Pepsi. I like Capri Sun. Oh, we love Capri Sun at NHQ. That's real shit right there. We love Capri Sun, Pacific Cooler specifically. There's this one of my favorite movies of all time is The Coneheads, and there's like this one scene where Beldar goes outside and he's like lunch, 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 and then the wife, she be like, she has so many Eggo waffles that there's a whole entire pile of Eggo waffles, and then he just sucks it into his mouth like a fucking vacuum. I'm not even exaggerating. And he goes like, ooh, yeah. And that's kind of how we feel when we go to the store and we just buy boxes of Capri Sun, Pacific Cooler, and Yakult. I like Yakult.
Yeah, I like listening her talk about stuff. Okay, so like those kind of favorite things.
Yeah.
I like my Itoen Oi Ocha tea.
Ocha tea.
That is my favorite. You can't see it because I'm a VTuber, but I'm holding it right now. It's my Itoen Oi Ocha tea, to the point that Maiko has been fighting so hard to like convince people to like get me a sponsor for it, because like I drink this every single day. No joke. Like, I actually drink tea every single day, or not I get cranky.
What else?
That's it. I like my meds. But I really like my Itoen Oi Ocha tea. It's really fucking good. Not even sponsored, by the way, but maybe one day, I hope that I don't even need to get paid. They just have to send me like a month's worth of this shit. Just give me like 31 liters every month and I'm good. So good. So good. I love Ocha. Oh, my spoons. I do have a spoon collection. I really like spoons.
I love that you love spoons. You're so
like
fucking
that.
cute. It hurts sometimes.
Oh, you haven't even
Like I
seen
feel
my
physical
spoons.
fucking pain, bro. I feel. You guys feel that shit too when she's so cute. Sometimes I like the amount of cuteness, aggression
That
that I
thinks I'm
get. Like
cringe.
I will fall to the floor sometimes and just be like, oh.
I
Like when
feel
I'm
like
thinking about you, because I think about you like all the time, right? And then sometimes I'll just think about some cute thing that you said or did, and I'll just be like, oh.
oh my god, socks! Someone mentioned. You're right. Well, I'm not like obsessed with them, but I really do like socks. Did you know I have multiple colored ones? I don't know whether I told you this yesterday or I didn't, but remember you said we can go picnicking, and I was like, I wonder what to wear, right? Because I didn't know what to wear, but I was like thinking whether I should either go with like a sundress or like a preppy outfit or like a more casual, I don't like a shirt vibe, you know, like a shirt vibe kind of casual. And I was talking
You're
to
not gonna
chat.
survive.
Is it that cold or is it that hot?
Cold.
Fuck. Well, my sundress is pretty thin, but the outfit I like to wear for picnic is like I have a blue tank top with like a white soft cardigan with like a mini white tennis skirt, because I have these light blue socks with like these clouds, like 3D clouds on them. So when you wear it, it looks like you have like the sky on your legs, and then it fits
Guys,
really
I
well.
finally
It's
found
just
my femme. We are so fucking back.
I think it's cute. I like to dress that way for picnics, and then there's like little, oh like, I like my socks. I have socks with chicken legs on it, and like I have. You see these model socks actually? This one.
Wait. Yay.
So
I have those too.
yeah, it's like they have magnets and they can hold hands.
Wait, we can make ours hold hands.
Yeah. Oh my god, I literally have that. It's so fucking cute. And then yeah, I have my spoons. One of my spoon is a rusted one because it was made in like 18 something, early 19 something. It was made in like, I forgot. I don't know what country, but it was really old, and like they basically got passed down from generation to end up in a thrift store. And it was so rusty, and I was like, oh my god, there's so much memories with this spoon. So then I bought it.
I know.
It's really cool.
Can we take a picture of our socks holding hands?
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that. Silver spoon. I think they're silver actually, because there's a lot of
when
rust.
she verbalizes things. It makes me so happy.
Yay! But those are probably the things I like. And rocks. Oh, I have a collection. One of my friends gave me this present because I have trypophobia. So it's like you know those things with holes in them, and they're really like ew. You know what I mean? So I have one of those where I can't stand like holes in holes because they make me go ew. But then I like anything that makes me feel something. So my friend, he was doing like a volunteer work because he's part of the first aid thing, and then there was a volcanic eruption that happened. So he got sent for like the humanitarian aid thingy, whatever. And then there was a beach, and then he found dried up dead corals. And those are so nasty because there's holes and holes and holes, right?
Yeah.
And they're dried up because of the volcanic eruption and shit. And then he gave it to me, and I thought it was the nastiest thing ever, but I keep it because it's so cool. Volcanic dead corals.
She loves the things that make her feel something. I do
Yeah.
too. That's why I love her so much.
Yeah, it doesn't have to make me feel good. Just anything is good enough. I love those. It's like, damn, you know me well enough to know that I really fucking hate this. I love it. So then I kept it. Same with volcanic rocks, and they make weird sounds. Oh, they do. They go like the like. Ooh.
Sometimes when I
Yeah.
listen to her like this in call, I feel like a parasocial fan, bro. Like I know we like know each other and shit, but sometimes I'm like, you know.
Buy Numi a pair of Crocs. Oh my god, I actually got you stuff during the Bali walkies. I don't know if you've seen them. If you haven't, then avoid spoilers.
Okay.
I got something for you because I saw something, I was like, that reminds me of her. And I got it. I also have a pair of really ugly Crocs. I got it from Don Quixote in Japan.
You can match with my toe slippers.
Oh no, these are so hideous to wear. They're not even my size. I bought it because I thought it was really gross.
Did you like my toe slippers?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was very funny, but like I would never wear them either. But they're very funny. They're
I'll make you wear them.
wow. I'm so excited to wear your toe slippers. If you don't know what a toe slipper is, chat, it's a slipper that looks like one big toe. Wow. I'll try anything once at least.
Guys,
Make
you know
her
what's
wear
crazy?
jorts. Yeah. What?
I think, yeah, you coming over for a month, be like, I'm gonna be around you longer than I have at one point, like compared to anybody ever, aside from my family.
Ooh. Ooh. Are you gonna hate me after that? What if after a whole month you're like, damn, this bitch annoying?
Do you genuinely worry about that?
Well, yeah.
Me too. Cause, well, I got worried because I'm like, I don't want you to see the horrible sides of me. But if we're gonna be together for like a month, they're gonna see the bad sides of me. And I
Yeah,
get
you're
so
gonna
worried.
see
I'm
that
like,
of me too.
I
You
don't think I'll
know?
give a fuck.
Well, you might. You actually might. I tend to use up all the hot water because I take 30
No, it's
minute
okay. I
baths.
pay extra. Oh, I don't have a bathtub.
No, I take shower at like not. I say bath to like shower is the same thing.
Well, we do have a bathtub, but it's Tommy's bathroom if you want to go there.
Well, I basically take 30 minutes to like wash myself. And then I like to listen to stuff on the loudspeaker when I shower because silence is really bad. So I usually either watch a YouTube video or a song. And if it's a YouTube video, you may or may not just hear really random documentaries every now and then, really loudly from the shower. And then if something scary happens, I'll open the door and I go, Numi, can you please sit outside of the bathroom? But not to look, just to sit. Because what if I get haunted? And then I'll take a shower. And every now and then I go, Numi. And if you don't say anything, I'll run away.
Run where?
Out.
If you're in the shower. Oh, okay.
Out of the shower.
I
And
think
then,
you forget I live with like theater kids. I live with theater kids. Avery every morning will be belting Gravity.
sick.
So it's gonna be like living with two theater kids then or something. Except one is gonna need constant reassurance, and the other one will just be singing.
You know, one thing I do have a big concern.
What?
Y'all don't have bidets, do you?
We do.
You have bidets?
Yeah.
Is it like the inbuilt toilet bidet or is it like a gun bidet
Inbuilt.
in the toilet?
Yeah. Well, we got it. I still remember it was when we first got NHQ, the gang. We all worked together to try to set up the bidet, and then somehow Lonky and Avery, they like did something wrong and the whole bathroom flooded, and then we had to fix it. But that was
Wow.
a year ago and it's good now, but it was really funny and we have a lot of videos of when that happened. It was just me and Hami like laughing our asses off. I didn't do shit. I'm too femme for that. So I just watch, but like they were really silly about it. Yeah. But yeah, no, we have bidet.
Okay, then there literally would be nothing that would annoy me. Literally
I have
nothing.
lots of fun things that well, I'm gonna make sure that you are nothing but comfortable here.
I just need a warm water, a bidet in the toilet, and a bed,
I
and
think I'm
good.
going above and beyond, but I don't give a fuck because even if you hate me, at least you will be comfortable at my house.
Yippee! I would never hate you. Literally, there's nothing. Because, like, as long as I have my daily clean, I'm in a very good mood most of the time.
You're gonna
Ooh.
see the bad parts of me. I fucking hate my bad sides, bruh.
What are your bad sides?
I'm just cranky as shit sometimes.
Would you be mad at
Yeah.
me? Like, cranky as in anything I do would piss you off? Or cranky like, I'm just pissed off, so I'm quiet?
Why? I think if you actually did something to piss me off when we were together, it'd probably be the same thing with like Yuzu, where I'll probably just go nonverbal for 10 minutes and calm down, and then I'll be like fine again. I also, when I get like socially exhausted, I will exit a room for like 10 minutes and then come back. And I feel really bad about that, but I just, that's just how I am sometimes. Or like go to the bathroom for like a couple minutes longer just so I can just relax for a bit. Also, like, maybe if it's like I'm trying to sleep, sleep is probably the most important thing in the world to me. If I'm like sleeping and you keep waking me up, I'd probably get mad. I'd be like, please. What the fuck? Like, please. Fuck. What? Like, one time mommy was like banging on my door. And I was like, what, bitch? And she was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, I mean, I grit my teeth in my sleep. Are you a light sleeper?
No.
Okay, then that's fine. That's all I do though.
Do you not like sleeping in silence, or do you like to sleep in silence?
I take meds to go to bed, so I literally sleep anything.
Oh, thank fuck, because I listen to music before I go to bed.
Well, I just zonk it. So like literally whatever you do, I'd be fine with it because I'm zonked as shit. Like however I am right now, ×2. Actually, however I was yesterday. Like that.
Except
I'm just
you're
like
sleeping.
Yeah, I'm like laying down, I'm like, yeah, and then I go nonverbal and you can literally like stab me and I'll be like, all right.
Do you take it every single night?
Yeah.
We're never gonna have pillow talk, y'all.
Okay, honestly, I will say this. If you do trigger pillow talk, you might, well, make sure I yap for 30 minutes at least. So if like you want to talk to me when I'm medicated, I talk a lot.
30 minutes?
But you have to literally verbally tell me to go to bed. You know what I mean? Like
30 minutes is nothing. Have you ever had a conversation with Sho at night?
No.
He will talk till like 5 in the morning if you give him the opportunity to. It's so cute though, because you'll just be like trying to stay awake to listen, and then if you're quiet for too long, he'd be like, Numi, are you still listening? And you'd be like, yeah.
I never. Me and Sho are very like, I feel like with you guys, Shoto is so like more comfy, but me and Sho were very like two dudes in a room. Like we'd sit there and I'd be like, yo bro, I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, aight, night, and then he goes to bed. Like I'm not gonna, like, we're not gonna share the same room together for too long, because that's weird. Two bros don't do that. So then I just sit there and I'm like, hi, good day today. Honestly, this is what I do. I go like, all right, and then I lay down, open my phone. He sits there for an extra 3 seconds and he goes, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, night. He goes, night, and then he leaves.
Maybe I just get people to speak sometimes. I don't know. Like when I went over to his place, I wanted to look at his rats because I had a pet rat and I love rats so fucking much. And we're just holding his little rats. And then after that, I didn't go home till like 3 in the morning because we were yapping the whole fucking time. I was there for like 4 or 5 hours or some shit. 5 hours maybe. Yeah, just talking.
Oh, I see. Oh, I did talk to Shoto once for a very long time, and then Shoto decided to tell me something insane. Like, it was like not a good thing. It was like him talking about something like a bit bad, but then it was so out of pocket because like we weren't talking about that. Like we were talking about normal things like memories of doing something fun or like good stories and shit. And out of nowhere, Shoto just went like insert insane depressing lore here. And then I got caught so off guard that I started laughing. Because I was
crazy,
like,
bro.
That's out of nowhere. It's like, imagine, it's like, oh, I like to eat pizza. What do you like? Oh, I like burgers. Oh, and they go like, oh, well, I remember that one time I saw someone die. It's like, what? That wasn't what we're talking about, but it's like that. It got so dark so randomly. So I started laughing, and Shoto's like, "That's insane that you laughed at that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, that came out of fucking nowhere. Like, you just randomly did that to me. No prep, no loop, no nothing."
That was when he brought up the bullying question with our group. That I wish you were there for that. That was like honestly probably one of the funniest conversations I've ever had in my life. But like, yeah, I don't know. It just be. I get it though. I tried my hardest to read the room, but at 2 in the morning, I'm more likely to just say shit without really having a filter. But other times I could just hold back. Like yesterday, there was like one thing that we were talking about that I almost it made me think about something sad, and then I almost started like crying. And then I was like, what if I just lore drop and change the trajectory of everyone's lives forever? But I didn't. I just kept letting you speak. And then I thought about that last night and I was like, bro, what if I just like drop that fucking lore? That would have been crazy. And then she'd be like, did we talk about anything crazy last night, guys? And then she just forgets like this fucking pivotal moment that I shared with her.
Oh, no way. I would never forget something pivotal. Because even when I was medicated talking to show, I still remembered that. I still don't remember the fact that I
Do you
laughed.
remember the pivotal thing that we talked about yesterday?
We didn't talk about anything pivotal. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. We did. Did we?
The way she's unsure is crazy.
She's not like, oh.
Don't give me that look.
I'll rewatch the VOD.
No, don't rewatch the VOD.
I'm rewatching the VOD.
I'm kidding.
She's not kidding, is she? Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I saw in the stream chat too that you were like, yeah, I hope I don't remember last night. And I was like, okay, period. Okay.
What?
And I'm a firm believer in your wishes.
When did I say?
It's
What?
literally just the same shit we always talk about. There was nothing.
Is it a pivotal moment? Was it like a lore pivotal moment?
No, I would never share something like that with you if you weren't even able to remember. But it is funny that she's like, wait, do I not remember something after she just said I would never forget?
Yeah, I feel like I would never forget because I remembered a lot, but now I'm like, now I'm second guessing myself. It was
No,
pivotal.
there was nothing crazy. It was just silly.
Don't lie to me. I
I'm
believe
not.
anything you say.
I know you would.
So you never lie to me?
No, I've never lied to you ever.
Okay, sick.
If I did, I would immediately afterwards say I was just kidding. So I'm not kidding.
Oh, why would you do that to me? Oh,
I didn't say I'm kidding. I didn't say I'm kidding. It's like it just went right out the other ear for you just now. Because what do
Wait,
you fucking mean?
you didn't say you're kidding. So you weren't
I
kidding.
didn't say I'm kidding, so I wasn't kidding. You did. I
so
didn't
there
say
was
anything
a pivotal moment.
No.
Is there a pivotal moment or is there no pivotal moment? And you're not lying to me. You're not lying.
Was there anything pivotal? I don't remember.
Oh my god, it's over. If anything, actually,
I don't think anything that was said is anything you'd give a fuck about. So
I'm so lost. The only
It was
person that I've ever pillow talked with, I think, pillow talking is when you yap at night before bed, right?
yeah,
And then you just like
it's a
share
lot
stuff.
softer, and you open up about things and talk
I've
about
done
things.
that.
Yeah,
I've actually
but you're both like half alive, and you just say,
yeah.
yeah, crazy lore drops that you wouldn't normally just say. Kind of like what we would talk about at the tattoo shop, but like more.
I've done that. If you ever wonder how I am, you can ask Yusan. Yusan's the only person I've actually done that to. That was crazy. Yusan's the only person I've ever pillow talked with. If that's pillow
Love
talking.
Yusan.
Yeah, because like it was in Thailand. We shared the same room and I got really scared of sleeping alone in the
remember
bed.
that.
Yeah, so then Yusan would sleep on the bed and then
The way she
I
could have
would
just
talk.
messaged me. Oh,
That's
I'm not. Okay, we're not bringing it up
crazy.
again. We're not bringing that up again. I'm not.
I
We're
would
not gonna
tell
fight
you
about it.
some
It's in the
stuff.
past now. It's in the past now, dude.
Yusan's so funny because I would be like lore dropping and I would get sad and then to make me happier, Yusan would show me pictures of really cool accessories.
Yay!
And I'm like, wow.
I can't wait for when we watch movies at night at my house, and then we're all just hanging out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have like 5 different rooms with a bed and a heating blanket for Michi to choose from. And it's gonna be like, you know, what was it when dogs predict who's gonna win the Super Bowl, and then they put treats in both bowls, and whichever one they choose is the one they think is gonna win the Super Bowl. It's gonna be like me plopping Michi down in the center and being like, all right, where do you want to go, Michi? Where do you want to go? And then see where she goes.
Yeah, it's so fucked because if you were to give me 5 choices, I would literally just cycle through all of them to see which one I'd like. Oops. I like all options. I'm actually
Like
literally, as long as I have
studio?
hot water, I'm good.
To sleep?
I'll sleep in the studio?
No, I said you could choose where you want, and I'll set up a bunch of different places so you could choose where you want.
Oh,
Yay.
I want to sleep in your bed with you. During the days you want it, though. If you need like time alone, I literally can sleep anywhere.
No, but then you have to like get used to the fact that like, if you do choose to sleep with me, you can't sleep anywhere else for like the duration of the trip,
Why not?
because then I'll miss having you there.
Oh, then okay. Because I was thinking like if you ever need time alone, I can literally sleep anywhere. You got that big fucking Noomba plush. I can literally just sleep on it. I'll pass out.
That would be fucked up because then you'd be like next to me, but like not in the bed.
Oh.
It's like, okay, the second you choose to sleep in the bed with me, that's going to be your resting respawn point for the entirety of
Yay.
the trip. So if you want to do that, make sure that's your actual final decision, because you can't change it afterwards. Because if you're in any other room, you can change that, whatever. But the second you choose to lock into my room, that's where you're sleeping the rest of the fucking time. Or like, I mean, you can change it because I would never force you to. I would never do that. But but there would be signs. There would be signs of how I feel about it. She's going to sleep there one day. She'd be like, actually, I feel like sleeping at the studio tonight. I'm gonna be like, okay.
I wouldn't. The only time I change is if you need time alone. Because I know you're introverted like that. Type shit.
I think at nighttime, it doesn't matter much to me because I'm just reading Yuri. And if you're going to clonk the fuck out, it won't really mean much anyway because you're going to be sleeping.
Oh, actually, there's something I need to warn you about though. When I'm conked the fuck out, depending on what topic you bring up, it's either you're gonna have a fun, like, bonding conversation or you get the craziest trauma lore dump ever. So, like, as long as you're okay with it, if you're gonna start trauma dumping, I'm gonna start trauma dumping and I can't stop. Because I'm gonna be zonked. And I realized I did
wouldn't
that.
ever talk about things like that unless you're aware of and conscious of sharing those things with me. I would never ask if
Oh,
you're
I'm
zoned
literally
out.
fine with it. I'm like, I feel like most of my trauma dump isn't really trauma because I've gotten over it. But like, I'm very aware that if I tell people, they'd be like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" I am. It's not like it's something that I never spoken about before. It's just, you know, it's like this is what my friend told me. It's very jarring because like, you know how I talk like when I'm going through shit, right? Like I don't go like
Yeah.
like I'm crying and I'm on my knees and I'm emotional. I don't do that. I'm very like, well, this happened and this is what I'm going to do because this is all I can do and I'll do my best doing it. And that's all. Like I say in the most monotonous, matter-of-fact way.
That's false, but
Well, with you, I feel like the only time I was emotional, I told you something, is I was emotional because I was scared you'd get mad. I was mostly sad that you'd get angry if I were to like tell you things. Oops.
why the fuck would I be mad at you for sharing?
I don't know. I was
things?
scared. I was
It's
scared.
unless it's like something that directly betrays my trust. I would not be mad like at you. I'd be upset if like
Eh.
I don't know, if like somebody fucking stole a candy bar from you and you're scared that I'll be sad or some shit. I mean, like, why would I be mad at you for something that a fucking robber did, bro? Like, why would I be mad at you for that? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I don't want to put your mood down, so I get scared about it. But aside from that, most of the time, have I ever told you anything trauma dumpy?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Was I sober?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is a multiple times kind of deal. What the fuck are you talking about? She really don't be remembering our conversations. I'm gonna have to overanalyze everything and just assume that she don't remember shit. This sucks.
Well, just imagine that, but worse. When I'm medicated.
Do you guys think she just doesn't remember conversations we have?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I trauma dump to someone, I like to forget that I did that.
Why?
Because
How are you ever gonna learn? Oh.
I mean, I'll listen to yours, but like, why do I have to remember that I did it? That's embarrassing.
Don't. Oh God. Oh fuck, guys. This is what I mean when I said this is the shit that she does that pisses me off so bad. Matter of fact, let's just not. It's too early to get pissed off and
What?
too fucking.
Why do I have to remember my own trauma dump? Am I supposed to? I remember your trauma dumps.
Yeah, and so do I.
Well,
Shaped me into the person I am today.
well, yeah, I don't remember my own. It's embarrassing. It's like, damn, you really said that out loud. Now it's real.
How the fuck else do you? Yeah, how do you learn and heal if you just force yourself to forget? You're gonna just be. It's like you're just complacent to bad shit happening to you.
Check this out. You'll never believe what I'm gonna do next. Oh my god, she does hate it when I do that. But ignorance is bliss, you know?
Bro, she can tell because my tone of voice just immediately just changes. When I go from... She could tell, like, how affectionate and soft I am with her. And then the second she pulls this shit, I just start getting so mad.
Because you're such a, like... You confront it and you deal with it. And then I am very, like... Oh, let's look the other way for a second. Oh, ain't that view better? And then I look at it forever.
When you don't do that and then you wonder why the same thing keeps happening and history keeps repeating itself and you just let it happen and then you just think that, oh, this is just how life is supposed to be. When matter of fact, it isn't. It isn't the way that it's supposed to be. The second you learn and you heal, life gets better because then you learn to make better, more conscious decisions that won't end in you being sad. You can't just be like routinely say like, oh, I'm going to be sad because this is going to happen again.
But that's the joy of it. I don't say that. Oh. Well, at least I don't go like, oh, bad things are gonna happen to me. I don't say that. I just go, damn, that really did happen, didn't it? Check this out. And then I do nothing.
My head. I took painkillers, but it's hurting all over again.
I don't know. I'm very like avoidant. If it happens, then check this out. Avoid it again.
I know you're avoidant. I know you're avoidant. Damn.
You will never believe the option I'll choose next, guys. For the 10th time in a row.
The biggest reason why we have any sort of clash is this shit, bro. And it's so... Me testing my own patience. Like, don't worry. Just, it's gonna be fine.
You're the fix-it Felix to my ignoring something. That was the thing. You're like, let's work on
your problems for you.
No, I mean like you're the type of person that's like, I'm gonna fix my problems and I'm gonna deal with things and move on and be better. And
that is how most people are. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how most people are. If they care about themselves at all, if they have self-respect for themselves, they will in fact be trying their best to learn and grow. But what the fuck do I know? No way.
I learn that sucks. And I grow because I grow to thinking about it less.
No, you don't. That's not growing. That's actually regressing. You're like literally turning into goldfish. That's what you're doing to yourself. It's just not. It's crazy. Oh my. Oh. No, it's okay because I just forget about it. And then it happens again. You're like, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then the more that happens, the more you become more weak. You're literally just going to become the shell of the person you once were, thinking that that's how you always were, when in fact, that's not how it is. Oh
my, that's what my therapist told me too. That's crazy. That's crazy. My therapist told me it's like you're gonna be the shell of a person you used to be, and you won't even realize it at this rate. And I'm like, realize, Lies. No joke, I wish I'm kidding, but that's how our deadass responded. They were like, you won't realize it. And I'm like, damn, realize, realize, real lies, live, laugh, love. And my therapist is like, my therapist is so fucking pissed at me. Wait, did she die? Your model died. Oh no, she's just unmoving.
I think you need to walk or a 10 a.m. shot. Yeah, guys. This is how a lot of our conversations go when we call off stream. Except I think I crash out even worse than this. You know how like when I said there would be a conflict between us, and then she's like, I can't imagine it. Oh, I fucking can, because this is one of these days. It's gonna.
I'm working on it, boss. I'm working on it.
No, you're not. You say that with me, and then I'm watching these streams of how you talk when you're talking to other people, and you're literally like, oh no, I'm fine with the way that things are. I'm just never gonna do anything about it. And then when she's with me, she's like, no, I'm trying. Like, I need you. If our relationship is gonna work, I need actual honesty from you.
Well, but I'm fine with it now.
Say things to make me happy.
Like,
you're right.
I am working on it, but right now I'm happy with how things are right now. Is there a reason I shouldn't be?
No.
Oh, sick. See? So I am trying. There is just no hurdle to hurdle over at the moment. But the moment there is something to hurdle over, I shall hurdle. Right? Unhealthy. What do you mean? My life is pretty okay now. I think I just move on from things too fast. But like, hear me out. Maybe yes. Maybe I moved on from things a bit too fast. But you know what? What's done is done, and I don't want to revisit it. And then, you know, like, why do I have to revisit something that happened like weeks ago, right? Like, I've moved on. So, but in the future, instead of just moving on, I'll deal with it first and then move on. But like the things I've forgotten, you know, like I can't remember. I forgot. You know, the forgive and forget. I do half of that very fast.
But I feel physical pain.
In the future, I will do the first one first before doing the second one. Right? Drop the shovel. Oh, man. What? Am I supposed to revisit? I don't want to revisit. What's the point? Right? No? Wrong. I revisit. I revisit it. And then I confront it. No. I address. No. I talk. No. Oh, talk. Talk is the word. Talk through. Talk with.
I need to start disassociating. Oh,
bad.
I need to disassociate.
Oh, resolve. You revisit to resolve. I can't resolve it. What if the problem is unresolvable? What do? Oh, what do? What do you do?
That's your problem. You think that some things just can't be fixed because you've never even tried in the first place.
Okay.
Or your attempt at it wasn't actually an attempt, but you being like, all right, I did something, period. It didn't work. Damn.
Okay, realistically,
she tried to
right?
run up a hill, but then she got tired and she's like, well, I tried.
I did. The idea of it exhausted me, but at least I thought about it. Realistically, you know the things that has been happening? What can I do? Deadass.
Which problem? There's a lot.
Oh shit, I don't even remember. How about the thing that shall never be spoken about problem? Ooh.
Which one?
Oh.
You know what? You know what we should do instead? We should do the BDSM test or something before my head explodes. When she said that, y'all, when she fucking said that, I I felt my brain like I just felt. I can't describe what I felt. It just.
I don't
Oh my
have that
God.
many problems, do I?
I don't think so, but the problems that happen are just so fucking big that it. Yeah, let's take that test before I have to
Yeah, but
leave.
what
Let's
if
take
you
that-
were me, right, and that happened to you? What would you have done?
with every single thing that has happened to you,
Yes.
I would have fucking dealt with it.
How would you deal with it? Like, do you talk to the person? Do you You see? That's the dilemma.
No, I know how I would deal with it.
I'm so dead serious. There was nothing I could have done. I think. Like, I'll pay for the things unpaid and make sure people are happy, and then liven up the mood a little bit. Make sure people know that I'm still here, and
Now
if they
know what we feel, Numi.
That's the only thing I could have done. And I did all of that, actually. I made sure people know that I'm still here for them, and that I still like them, and I still see them as friends. And I responded to all my emails. And had meetings. Ooh, like an adult.
Look at you go.
Yeah. You see, I didn't just put it under the pillow and then sleep on it. I did what I could. But there's nothing more I could do.
You did good.
You mean it? Or there's something I could have done more?
No, I think with that, yeah, you did a great job. You did the best you could have done.
Yay! And then I move on. Apply that method. I do. If there's a problem, I see who is affected, and I comfort those affected, and then I move on. Because that's it. What others more can I do?
I do feel like sometimes with things, I'm the same way in some aspects of it where, like, if there is a big problem, you will try to look at every other person before you look at yourself. But how can you help other people if you didn't help yourself first? It's just like when a plane is crashing, you need to put the breathing device on yourself before you help other people.
Oh, that's what you're... Oh. You know, if I want to sit through couples therapy, I just get back to work. I feel like this is more like Numi's giving... Oh. That's what you're talking about. I didn't even think about it. I thought there was like something... I thought there was something I didn't do. Naru Hodor. Life. Real eyes. Realize. Real lies. Live, laugh, love.
Do you like relationships where you guys are just silly 100% of the time?
Well, 90% of the time, yeah. You're so like... Yeah. That's so... I know. It's so deep. I'm very avoidant. I avoid everything in a way. Well, I deal with it if it affects others, but only to that extent. Everything else is like, it's so exhausting. And as long as people are okay, then I'm okay. It's like a mutual thing. Like dominoes. Or like my socks that are holding hands. Or I'm the other sock. It takes two to tangle. Can we... What do you mean, chat? Communication major versus miscommunication major? Chat, hear me out, okay? You can't say this as if you are not... There are not people in chat that do the same damn thing. You sometimes you just want to make sure that other people are okay, and then you can deal with yourself later. And you deal with yourself. You know? Yeah, you're just talking shit about me, but you do the same thing. I know there are people in chat that all you do is you bottle up all your emotions, right? You make sure everyone else is not as impacted, and you bottle up your emotions, and then you blub up, you bluff flip explode one day, and you damn know it. Yeah, and you're now saying like, oh, Michi, you do that, that's horrible. You do the same damn thing. And you know what it all boils down to? It's because once you exhaust all your energy on other people, you get too tired because you realize that your problems are basically the same damn thing. So why deal with the same pizza twice? Hell no. And then you buff flip and blow.
Why deal with the same pizza twice?
Yeah. Because you did it once. Like you already got the blueprints. All you gotta do is do it. You know? You're like, goddamn, got the blueprints. She's so... stop deflecting on us. Yeah, is it because you feel called out? Yeah, yeah. You think life is all silly and games? Yeah, I do. We're very different in that sense. And you know it. You know that I'm very non-confrontational and I don't like doing things unless absolutely necessary.
I feel like the ability to be blissfully ignorant or just 100% silly is a very privileged way of thinking. There ain't nothing wrong with it. If you can do it, then you should do it.
How is it privileged?
I think that some people don't have the luxury of even being able to think like that. Although that's a way more like a realistic way of thinking. I'm a little more pragmatic in that sense. And also like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I be overthinking too much that I will always think about things like that. But like, I think it's fun to be silly, but it's also good to be serious when it's, you know, when the situations call for it. But I'm like silly a good chunk of time too.
I mean, yeah, me too. You've seen me serious.
Yeah.
But here's how I think, right? I'm serious if it affects other people, but the moment it only affects me, I'm going to rather choose not to be. I don't think there's anything privileged about it. Am I stupid?
I just saw somebody say, yeah, it's just like when Call of Duty's falling off. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you're so fucking right about that one, bro. You're so fucking right. Yeah, no, yeah, it just gives you... You don't prioritize yourself.
Well, it's not that because... Okay, chat knows this, right? I don't like confrontation, but... I prioritize myself in different... in a different sense of the word. Like,
That is true. Do you think about how it could affect other people?
if I don't prioritize myself?
Yeah.
I do prioritize myself when it matters. But if it's a problem, it's
Okay.
like
But
if
what
I'm
if
just
it's,
feeling
like, something
sad.
about you that matters to like other people, but you don't think it matters to yourself, and so you don't do something about it, but then the people in your life see that.
You're
then they
literally
get
the
sad
only
because they love you
person
so
that
much.
I have that calls that out. So like, I work on the
Because I
sides of
care
myself.
about you.
I know that. That's why I'm working on it. But like, I'm gonna be real with you. No one in my life really says shit like that. Like, they don't go like, "Oh, you should do this because seeing you." I don't know. Well, not in that sense, but it's like it's very hyper specific. You know what I mean? I don't think it's very normal. I'm raised different. I think I'm raised to do the shit. So it's like you gotta remember, I be working on it, but it's a slow growth. I'm not
didn't say it
raised for
wasn't.
like
I didn't say it was. I
like
didn't say that.
you know. Yeah, I already told you about it. But I already told Chad about it. But it's not like an excuse thing. But I'm like the eldest sibling, and
I
my
didn't say
parents
it
are always
was.
like busy, right? So growing up, I've always needed to be the more like people be dependent. So I gotta be there. So I'm not very used to being like, oh, I need to deal with myself first and then I deal with you. Because I don't have time to do that. If I take time to deal with myself first, things are gonna go bad before I can help. So I need to deal with the bad thing first and me last. That's how I do it. So it's kind of hard to like stop thinking that way because you know that it's gonna be like imagine you take time to like sort your shit. I'm not saying this is healthy. Obviously, there's like always a balance. You know what I mean? Like please prioritize balance. But most of the time, it's like, let's say with my little brother, for example, if my brother's in like we're both in a pinch, right? And like my brother really needs like I'm hungry, he's hungry. I'll prioritize him first until he's not. Like I don't mind doing that, if that makes sense. Cause I don't know, if I take time to be like, oh, let me think about it, then he's gonna die of hunger first. And then now there's a new problem in our hands. And now it's crazy. She wants to prioritize herself because she wants you to be healthy. She is where I am. I do prioritize myself with health. You know this. I've been actually really on time with my health recently. Because I want to visit you and I can't visit you if I'm sick. So I do prioritize myself. I'm not like, and I'm not going to prioritize myself at all. I'd be insane. But for problems, I like to deal with other people first. But I'll work on it. Like for the least, by the end of the day, I'll deal with myself too. Slowly. Is it bad?
No, I think you're taking time. It's not something that you can fix overnight. People think therapy doesn't work because they think that they can be fixed in like 2 fucking weeks when it's something that takes years sometimes, depending on how traumatized. If you're willing to help yourself and try to save yourself, I don't think that you should be put in a doghouse for it.
Ah.
But if somebody's life is falling apart and then they choose to like try to help me first, I would probably be less likely to share stuff with them because I don't want to worry them because I'm already aware of what they're going through. And it's hard for me to trust the words of people who haven't worked on their own problems and stuff first. You guys know what I mean with that? You guys know what I mean with that? Like when I had a bad relationship with my family, a lot of the times I would act out or lash out because of my own mental health and shit. And I thought that I could be there for other people. But then you don't see yourself the way that other people see you. And so even if you think you're doing a good job at masking how you feel, they can see right through it because they know you. And I didn't realize it until I had like that one pivotal argument, not even an argument, with my dad when he just expressed sadness towards me and my actions that helped me wake up. And then after that, I started to prioritize myself a lot more. Yeah.
I think that's good. I like that side of you.
I mean, I was just fortunate. It's obviously not good, but like fortunate that that was something that I realized at a young age. Let you.
Sorry, I dropped something. Continue.
It's like something that I learned when I was a teenager, and there's like that switch in your brain that only you can flip, right? Like I could tell you this and yell at you the way that me and chat does every day, and then you can deflect it as much as you want because at the end of the day, we're not the ones that are able to actually invoke that change. It's you. And you could be like, no, you helped me so much. No, I can just say shit. It's the second that you choose to let me in and then you choose to like be like, oh yeah, this is happening. That's not something that I did. That's something that you did. And that's not something that me or anybody else would expect you to do in a day or 2 days or months. It's something that it could take years. It could take a long time. God forbid that fucking happens. I hope the fuck it does not. But, you know, if it ever happens, that's something that you decide on your own. And that's something that I decided, but at a really young age. And I think that's something that I was very privileged to be able to like figure out on my own, because I know it's different for everybody. And for some people, they may never even get to a point where they can flip that switch. And that's the saddest thing ever, because, you know, you can say and everything you can, but at some point you're like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
All I could.
That I get it though. Like sharing, if you don't know if someone is okay or not, and then you know that they're the type of person that would prioritize you more than themselves, then you're like, shit, if I share it, would it be just another burden for them? And then now you don't want to share, even though you really want to share with that person. But now you're like, oh fuck, I can't, because now I don't know when I can and cannot share. I get that.
I love my therapist, because everybody always thinks I'm 100% fine. And then I'm chilling and shit. And then like, I see my therapist and I'm like, yeah, life is like fucking horrible, like recently. And she's like, oh, do tell. And then I tell her, and I'm like, thank God you're here. And she's like, that's what I'm here for, girl. I'm like, see you in a week. Yeah, it's great.
I think, okay, you know, I share a lot of things to you because I know that is more preferred, because I honestly think it's because you're a very considerate and empathetic person that like subconsciously, if I'm going through stuff, you rather not burden me more because you kind of feel guilty. But then if I don't share anything to you, you know, it's like you would also feel a little bit like, oh, I can't ever tell, and I don't know if I'm adding on to things. But because I knew that,
you don't feel pressured, right?
No, but like I want you to know now, like I'll verbalize it. I'm very vocal to you, specifically and only to you, because I want you to know that when I'm not talking about my problems, I'm actually good. Like when I'm not okay, I will tell you. But if I'm okay, that I'm okay. And like I want you to feel like you're not burdening me at all, because I'm okay. You know, like if I'm not, I would tell you, and I have told you, because I prioritize how you feel. And if you feel like that is how I will feel, like, I don't know, I want you to open up to me. You know what I mean? So I want to make it as easy as possible for you to do it. And that's not me being burdened or anything. It's because I genuinely just care for you. So it's like, if I prefer warm temperatures, it doesn't bother you to turn the heater a bit on, right? Like you're not gonna die, but like some days you would like turn it off. Like it's a middle ground kind of a thing. Like you're not like, oh, that means I have to live in heat too. Like, no, it's just whenever you're around me, you try to make the room a bit warmer. Something like that. But like if you're alone, then you're free to make it as cold as you want.
I will admit though, my house is very cold.
It's okay, because like,
and I don't like when people touch my thermostat. Toma did that, and I think that's the only time I've ever gotten close to yelling at a friend was when she touched my thermostat without asking me, and she tried to make my house like 83 degrees, and I wanted to throw the fuck up.
That's okay, because you got me heated blankets.
I do. And then it's gonna be really cute, because then you're gonna be like wearing little hoodies, you're gonna be wearing little blankets, you're gonna look like a cute little worm. Oh,
And that's what I mean. Like there's the in between that I'm talking about.
In, and you're gonna look like a little, like just a little caterpillar or something. And then I'm gonna take pictures from my Michi photo album and be like, oh, this is what she looked like, a little caterpillar.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you shouldn't worry too much about it. Like my friends care about me, but it's like, I prefer if people don't think too deeply about how I feel. Like not for too long, you know? Because I like to forget about it. And if my friends does it, I don't mind it. Like I'm used to it in a way. But, you know, I'm gonna be honest, ever since I met you and then you were very verbal about giving a shit about me, it actually does make me feel quite matter. Like I matter a little bit. So I quite like that too. I'm pretty much okay with anything. I don't know how to word this. I am okay with literally anything. Like, I'm not pressured to do anything. Everything has its own shade of joy. Like, I think when my friends distract me from problems, I joy. But if my friends want to like talk about it with me and then help me sort it out, I also joy. If my friends don't want to talk about it at all, but just want to hang out with me, I also joy. Because I like spending time with people. As long as you just spend time with me, I joy. I'm a very low maintenance person on this part. I just like spending time with people. Also, thank you for the gift of Roonies. No, Jesus, there's a lot. There's been a lot. But I'm gonna focus on Numi first, because I want you to know that I'm not pressured to do anything. If I am, I'll tell you. But I'm not. I'm just joyful. I joy. I happy.
You ever think about how we got here?
Honestly, I think the reason I have this mentality towards you is because you talked about fries one time, and then I was like, oh my god, I locked it. Like, it made so much sense to me until today. I still think about it. It's such a like, it's so random and ridiculous because you say so many smart things, and then the only thing that locked in for me was your fries analogy.
No, I feel
And
that
I was
because
like,
I
damn.
associate things with words too.
Yeah.
I was trying to learn golf. Yuri, for some reason, we found out crazy. We have random crazy lore drops. Me and my friend group, right? We've all been getting really into golf, and my dad's been super hyped. So he's been the happiest I've seen him in a while, and it's been making me
Yay.
so fucking happy. But like, we all went to play golf together at the driving range, and like, first of all, I thought that golf was an expensive sport. It really isn't. You can rent a golf club for $3. It's fucking crazy. $3 to rent a club, and then you get a bunch of golf balls for an hour and a half at the driving range. The driving range is free. You just show up. The balls to rent them, it's like $10. Literally $10. So
I also thought it was
cheaper
an
than bowling.
expensive hobby.
Yeah. It's cheaper than bowling, bro. Everybody tried to make it like, you know why people think it's expensive? It's if you join a fucking country club, but you don't have to join a country club. You can just show up, and it's literally not. Yeah, like, I think I've spent less on playing golf than I have on one lunch. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
Oh,
But,
someone said that isn't golf. Oh.
clubs are expensive, not golf. You can just rent golf clubs. You can literally just rent golf clubs and play a game. You want to know how much the games are to play for a day if you go on a weekday? $25. Do you know how much it costs to go cosmic bowling with a pair of rental shoes for an hour and a half? $33.50. Yeah. Bowling is more expensive. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. So.
Damn, I also thought golfing was an expensive hobby. I've never golfed before either.
The one thing that truly is an expensive hobby is skiing and snowboarding. That one's expensive. But golfing, if you're not like serious about golfing and you just want to play with your friends and shit, like literally you rent a golf club, you rent some golf balls, or if you want to go do like a 3-par course, $25.
Yeah. I'm happy your dad's been happy. I saw the video you sent. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I know. And like Avery was teaching us all how to play. And then I need keywords, right? In order to remember things better. I'm like a visual learner and shit. And so my dad taught me, like, before I was like holding it really close to my chest. And then my dad says, no. And this is when I was like thinking so much. I was crashing out so bad last week. I was like, oh my God, because I always, I hate myself, right? And when I was hanging out with my dad, it was just me and him. I was reminded again of why I don't like being vulnerable because of how I treat my dad sometimes. Because he's like, I think the only person in my life I'm 100% comfortable around, right? And it's like, I was not doing good because golf is really fucking hard. You can hit it, but if you're not doing the proper form, you're gonna regret it in 10 years, right? And I'm just trying to hit because if you're doing the wrong posture, the wrong form, you're doing something that's not a healthy way of moving, right? And so he's trying to teach me, and I kept fucking missing it, and that is the most embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's more embarrassing than falling when you're skiing or snowboarding. It's so embarrassing because you just hit it and then you kind of flop forward a bit and then you think everybody's looking at you. It's so awkward. And then I just kept missing when I was with him because he was locked the fuck in trying to like remember how to play. And then I was like I'm such a bitch, you know, I'm just such a bitch and I hate it because I don't realize it until like a little bit later. And then I get really sad because I was a bitch towards my dad, right? And I just kept missing. And then I was like, Dad, I keep missing and I feel really sad. I'm really sad. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. I'm going to wait in the car. I'm sad because I keep missing and I'm really embarrassed and I don't want to be here anymore. And he's like, wait, Numi, like, wait. And I'm like, no, I'm sad and I want to cry because I'm so frustrated and I don't even know. And you're not paying attention to me and you're not helping me and I feel really sad. And then instead of just getting mad though, he was like, see, you just hold it like this and you push it out and you go like this. And then I was just nonverbal, and then I hit it finally, and then I was like, oh my God, Dad, did you see that? Dad, did you see that? Oh my God, did you see that? And he was like, wow, nice job. And then I got really happy, but then I was thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, would I ever let anybody see this side of me? Because
that is so cute.
Because he didn't deserve to hear me lash out, but he was so patient with me. And I think he's the only one that knows how to handle me at my worst.
I think it's cute. I think that's pretty cute.
It's disgusting, but
it's
he taught me that keyword. And then Avery was like, see what you're doing this part, but then you're not doing this. And then I still couldn't get it. And then he said, you need to focus on your boobs. And then when he said boobs, I hit it so far perfectly. And then every time he said boobs, I would think boobs and out. And then I think of the word out and the word boobs. And now I can hit it.
Oh, good job. I heard golf is hard.
It is. It's a lot harder to get good swings in when you learn the proper form. But Avery, oh my God, I have to send you the videos because he's literally fucking pro. And I'm like, he's like, see, you just go like this. And he's like, poof, and it goes like 400 yards, just perfectly centered. And then all of us were like, oh, damn, maybe... How long do y'all think he's been playing for? A week? Do
you like golf though?
I like it, and I think I'm the most... No, I'm not saying it, because then I'm gonna get sad like in a week or some shit, I don't know. I'm scared to ever say I'm happy anymore.
Oh man, what the... Maybe when I visit, you want to play golf together, you can teach me.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You mean Avery?
You both can teach me. I don't know anything about golf.
Teaching, I can be there to cheer you on. We do this thing where we always go like, this one's for honey. And then we have a bunch of the ones that I would have for you. I was talking about it yesterday. Not that it mattered, but like, I would be like, this one's for honey. And then I just completely missed. And I was like, never mind, Michi, that wasn't for you. And yeah.
yeah, I remembered. You told me. I think you're doing great. I think... Sometimes I feel like you put too much pressure on yourself. I think it's sweet that you're into it. I'd rather be taught by someone that's into doing it than someone that's just really good at it, because then at that point, I'll just get a coach, you know?
No, but Avery's great.
But I like learning from people that like it.
You know? You think he doesn't like it?
I don't know. Avery doesn't talk about golf to me. So, I don't know.
It's just, I think I was just the happiest because my friends love to hang out with my family just as much as I do, and it's like we're a big family. My all of my Filipino friends and my white dad.
Your dad is so nice. I still remember when you got like your car and then your dad was like talking and it was so sweet. Your dad's like, you don't have heaters where you are? And I'm like, no sir, I live in a hot as shit country. If we have a heater anywhere, we'd blow up. But thank you for asking, sir.
I yap about Michi so much that even my mom knows her now. Like, and I told her, I was like, yeah, Michi's coming over for a month. And my mom's like, a month? I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay. Like, she was very confused because nobody's ever wanted to be around me for that long. And that also confuses me too. I've never had anybody care about me like
I
this
think you're
vocally,
too tough
verbally,
on
like,
yourself, man.
no, it's literally just because it's never happened before. So it's never happened before. I think it's a weird thing that like you want to hang out with me so bad. The only people that want to hang out with me this much are the Noombas, but it's also because I force them to hang out with me. So they also see the worst side of me. They also see that, but only a little bit. I think they see a little bit when I'm bitchy too, when I do like subathons or when I'm around them too long, and then I get really sad about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So
You're so. You know what? I think that side of you is cute because I think you want to do your best for
I
a lot
also
of
think
things.
you're cute.
Oh. Aww.
Sorry.
Ah, I think there's a difference. You know, I think some people, you do certain things, but it's because you have a lot of things you want to do, and there's a lot of things you wish you were, and then you work really hard. And I like the fact that you're so passionate about things.
I just worry that people are gonna hate me if they see the bad side of me, so I would rather just not show it.
I don't think they're bad. I think it makes sense because your good sides are so strong. Like everyone's good side is their bad side. You know what I mean? I say this to everyone, but that's true. You can't love someone for what they're really good at and then hate the things that make them why they're good at the things they do. That doesn't make sense. Now that's hypocritical. So
Yeah, I
you're
love
very
every single part of you, and then when you're
Aw.
here, I'm just gonna be so excited because you're just like existing there. It's like a sim that I've always wanted to exist just suddenly appears in my house, and then I'm like, wow, it's gonna be so good. Although you're not even here yet, I already feel sad thinking about the fact that you're gonna leave because I've never had anybody want to be around me for like longer than a week. And so if you're gonna be here for this long, I'm worried about the person I'm going to become after you leave. I think I'm gonna need more therapy.
I hope
And
you
that's
don't
also
hate
why I
me
think-
for that
I
whole
don't think
month.
I will. I don't think I will. I think I'm obsessed with you too much, and so then I'm like, I'm worried about that.
I keep saying this. Like, for example, I do notice a lot of people enjoy the fact that I'm very like relaxed most of the time. But what makes it very frustrating is during bad situations, I'm also relaxed, which is not good, and I'm very aware of that. But like, see, everyone's good side is their bad side. You're very hardworking, and you want to do your best for the people around you, and you want to take care of them the best you can. And you always worry about other people because you care a lot about other people. But people sometimes can think that like, oh man, that's like quote unquote bitchy because you worry too much or maybe you overthink too much. But I don't think that's bitchy at all. I think it just comes with the whole play. Cause like you care a lot. You give a lot of shit. And it's not like you can't pick and choose what you give a shit about. And I think that side of you is really cute.
Well, I mean, like, my bad side is if you do something, oh my God, it's like if I have another bad dream, but you're here next to me, and then I wake up and I just look mad at you, and you're like, why do you look so upset? And I'm gonna be like, it's just I had another sad dream. And then I'll just be sad and nonverbal. And I don't like that. I'd rather just be like, good morning, pretty, beautiful, adorable, pretty, cute, pretty, adorable, pretty, cute, and adorable, and pretty. Do you want some tea? I'll make you some tea. Pretty lady, pretty cute. My favorite Indonesian cutie patootie. That's so cute. Can I boop your nose? Because you're so... Am I allowed to do that? Can I boop your nose?
Yeah. You can also be upset if you dreamt about me and then I did something bad. That's okay too. I like you because you're very good at, you feel a lot. And you're passionate about it.
I had
you
the
feel
exact
so
opposite dream last night, bro.
Oh, did I do something bad again?
Like, maybe it's because she was so nice to me yesterday that, like, no, we were, like, not mad. You were not mad at me last night in my dream.
Oh, thank God, Dreamy. Let's go. Okay, wait, was I good though? Was I really nice?
Yeah, we were, like, cuddling in my bed. It was really nice.
Let's go, Dreamy. Okay, it works. We're so packed. Listen, all it took was Dreamy to do something. Yeah, I apologize for Dreamy. They kind of lacking sometimes, but when they're not lacking, they cook.
It was like one of those things where I like woke up. It was like one of those, those cuddle things where like you wake up and they're like in your arms and then you're like, oh my God, what the fuck? I could die. Like, this is so cute. And then I did wake up and I was like, all right, well, it's my body pillow I'm holding on to. That's cool. And yeah, so
Have you seen the art that people's drawn of us where it's like me, my girlfriend, and then her 6-foot body pillow of a character?
that's probably how it's gonna be realistically. That's why I'm nice that the dream
Damn.
version of me is open to like being very physically intimate with hugs and shit, because we all know damn well I'm not doing shit until it's literally gonna feel like us just laying like I'm as close to the. You remember I did that? I'm just like as close to the edge as I can possibly be.
Yeah.
But this time she's gonna be like weighted down because of that weighted heated blanket. So she's gonna be like just stationed.
I'm like taped.
Yeah, you're gonna be like taped down and be like, okay, good night. It's like those mental asylum like suits where you can't move. That's gonna be like you in the little heated blanket. Like, look at her. She's like a little caterpillar.
I'm
heated
excited to
blanket
meet
prison.
you. I really think either you would be mad at me during that trip or nothing will happen at all, because I don't think there's anything you could do that would piss me off, to be honest.
I don't know what I could possibly be upset at you for unless like some really horrible shit happens and then you're just like, well, it is what it is. I think I would have to take a walk.
I'm doing my best, ma'am. I'm doing my best. I'm very not used to your way of thinking, but I think your way of thinking is very beautiful. Because
You're gonna love it though, because you know how like I was crashing out when you told me things before. Next time you get to see how animated I look when I'm pissed off. So-
I'm very like, oh, I don't know. I like spending time with you because you make me feel like my emotions are real. Because I struggle with that. Chat knows this. I struggle with like sometimes I don't know whether what I feel is like valid or it's reasonable or anything. So then I always think it's like, whatever. But then you make me feel like, oh, I can feel that way. It's okay.
I think any kind of feeling matters. If it's good or bad, it's still important because that's something that you're feeling and your feelings matter to me and they should matter to you. I don't think they should ever be anything you think should be put into your pocket or put into the trash can and disposed of. Because even if you have a selfish thought or a mean thought, there's still there are things that went through your mind. You can't just brush it off and be like, oh, I was just kidding. Because it's like, no, you still thought about it. And that's important. You know, that means that it was in your subconscious. And I think it would be weird to be a friend or to be somebody that cares about you and to just hear that and not be like, oh, yeah, no, you're so fucking right. No, you're so fucking like, I think every single person in your life can see that too. But they just don't say anything.
Yeah, but it's also
And I
because
will
of
until you tell me to
BPD.
get the fuck away. You have it, but I will still be here to listen. And there's
Are you sure?
if they're intense, you still feel them. Like you still feel them. Maybe it's just like a small little thing that you felt, but it could be like a heightened emotion. It doesn't make it any less important to me. Why would it make it like it's not? It's still important to me.
It's annoying as hell. That's why.
It's annoying. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
Those feelings are annoying as shit, but like it doesn't make it any less important because it's still something you thought about.
And see, that's oh shit! I scam people of balls. Did anyone see how many balls I owed? Months. Oops.
Feelings
Sorry.
are both important and annoying. Yeah, there's so many things that I think of that I wish I didn't fucking think of. But they'll never go away, no matter how hard I try. I've tried so many different times, and they don't go away until you fucking deal with them. And so that's how I learned, because the way that they truly went away was afterwards. I'm like, okay, I guess I can't fucking ignore this shit. And yep, and they're important to me. I've learned to prioritize my own thoughts sometimes too, to the point where I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin than I ever was, and to where I feel like I can understand or try to understand the feelings that you feel and be here for you to listen to you, because you mean so much to me. Good, bad thoughts, even if it's BPD thoughts and it's intense and it could lead to you being angry or sad, I will still be here. And I would prefer it in person because then I can hold your hand or give you a hug and tell you that it's going to be okay. And then say, would you like some tea? You want to get some ice cream? You want to go look at the sunset together? Will that make you feel better? Then I'll do that anytime ever. If we're just sitting there and you're like, can we do this? I'll be like, yes. And it's not because I'm being forced. It's because I want to. Because you'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you're so sweet. I will be so
I don't
honest
think
with
it's
you.
sweet. It's just how I feel.
No, but
I do have to go now, though.
yeah, you have that thing. You have work to do. Thanks for spending time with me, though. I just don't know how to react to that. Ooh, crazy Riz type shit.
But I
Ooh.
hate when they say shit like that, though, because it's not Riz. It's just like how I honestly feel about Michi. I don't think it's. And also those bitches in the YouTube comments calling it a fucking bit. It's not a fucking bit how I feel about Michi. I think that's insensitive and insulting for people to think that any feeling that I feel towards her is a fucking bit. This is real and fucking true. I said the same shit offline too. Right? Right?
Yeah,
right?
you do.
Okay, good. Because I was like, do I not? Okay, yeah, I know I do. So, if anything, it's worse offline. But like, it's not a bit, and it never is. It's not Riz. It's how I honestly feel. And I will stand by that till the day I die. I don't give a fuck. Okay? It's not a fucking bit. Stop saying that shit. You're like, I don't understand how they feel about each other. I'm like, it's right fucking there. It's right fucking there. Like, are you purposely being blind or deaf? Like, what do you mean? Like, we've been talking since January. You're like, I don't know what this means. Brother, listen. Look, what about you really think any sane person would just be acting like this? Like, we're not fucking actors. We're not. Where's my Oscar, bitch? I don't need one because I'm not fucking acting. Call me a method actor because I'm not acting, bitch. Like, it's different, bro. It's fucking different. Damn. Y'all are insensitive towards my feelings when you're saying that shit. Why would I just be like this? Y'all think I would just give up Yuri time for a bit? No, fuck y'all. Fuck that shit. I'm not. Like, what? Really? Like, really? Is that a bit? Really? To give up the things that I love the most for somebody that I'm like, oh yeah, it's a bit. No. It's 100% how I fucking feel. Oh my God, I hate. Oh, it's not. Like, let's just be happy. You know, let's just be happy and think about the fact that I love her and I don't care if afterwards she throws me into a ditch because that doesn't take away the fact that I fucking love her, okay? Even if one day she's like, I don't like how she is, I'll throw her in a bush. I'm like, I don't care. The feelings are still there and I still feel those feelings and they will never go away. And if they ever, like, even if I didn't talk to her, doesn't mean that the way that I felt before wasn't a thing, because it always will be a thing. This will always be a thing in my head and in my heart until the day I die. Okay, love you. I have to go. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go. I love you. I love you guys.
I love you too. I don't. My face. Huh? Yo, hey guys. Um, so how many balls do I owe? Oh no, I don't. Man, she's so cute when she's so passionate. I don't. I think I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, deadass. Oh shit. So what is? I didn't even get to say that I would never throw her into a bush. Oh, I hope that you. Let me message her. I would never throw you into a bush. By the way. I didn't even. Cacao goes through. Fuck. Stop. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Y'all. You're catching me lacking right now. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Buset. That was something. Well. She's. She messaged me with like a kissy emote. Um. Um. She's just sending me a bunch of kissing emojis. I don't know what. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Um. I don't have a kissing emoji. I can send her a really cute cat. I'm trying to respond, and as I am not sending that shitty fucking kissing emote. My cousin says you're cool, so I believe him. Bad choice. Horrible choice, brother. Watch me pull the biggest fumble of my life. Sorry, I'm like a little bit. Wow. So that happened. Right. No. I like how passionate she was about it. But deadass, I just don't know what to say now. And she's saying that she's happy, which she keeps sending me like kissing emojis. Oh. See, I literally did. I did. Okay, that shit shot me to sobriety, or y'all. I was so zooted. I got sober so damn fast. Y'all, I'm fucking sobering in like, y'all have never seen this speedo light, bro. This kind of speedy sobriety gotta be studied for the future. I'm telling you, scientists, you have 10 minutes to figure this shit out before I forget about it. So, yeah, if anyone ever wondered, damn, how do you shoot the fuck back up from being insanely medicated? Don't know. Whatever the fuck just happened did the trick. Right. Please don't fumble. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. Let me find a cute gif. Maybe that would work. Oh, but they're so ugly looking. Oh, they're so fucking ugly and memey. There's a cute cat dancing. Oh, maybe that's too memey. Oh god, I'm so scared. I'll give her a mwah. A mwah. Right. Mwah is good. Mwah is good. Mwah is good. What the hell just happened today? She's so passionate. I think. Thank you. I love you. I wish you'd never go wrong anytime. I said all that. I did. Haha. Without backseating this time. Sick. All right. Let me turn on TTS real quick and figure out how much balls I owe you. God. I always think Numi's more passionate side is very sweet. Usually people who are more passionate are more like, you know, they speak their feelings out a bit more. I can see why people like me would frustrate people like her. Because I'm very different in that sense. But when I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm very not verbal with certain things sometimes.
You have nothing to say. Yesterday you were Riz like a Riz Lord and handle her smoothly. We believe in you, Sober Michi, you can do it today too.
Try, you're believing wrong. I deadass think you'll be believing deadass wrong.
Absolute fucking cinema. Goddamn, I don't think I've ever been rooting for two people more in my life. Michi Mochi heart.
Yeah, I'm rooting for myself right now. Do I owe you guys like 50 balls? Is that I think it's 50. It's like something. It's so blurry I can't see it. Am I just like too flustered? 24, 34? I'll just make it 50. It's fine.
Believe in the foreskins who believe in you, Michi. So glad I opened stream
Jesus.
in time to witness my Oshi's wife's beautiful crash out.
I'm sorry, I'm flustered. I don't know what to say. I like how passionate she
Show
is.
love 100, show
I
love 100,
know,
show
what the
love
fuck?
100, show love 100, show love 100. The best thing to do is not forget everything that happened. This was the best thing I have ever seen. Michi Mochi heart, Michi
Cinema.
Mochi heart.
And it all started with therapy. I don't know how a conversation of therapy led to this, but it did. I'm always so interested knowing how she sees life. I think she's literally the only person in my life that is so verbal and different like that. it's kind of crazy to see. It's kind of crazy to see. Mish, it started with there. It started. And then I'm so sorry. I'm so out of it. Holy
Cheer
shit.
300 if that's what happens when she's pissed off. I think you were built for this, Michi.
I think. Oh my. Wait. Thank you, Tape Man and Fiction, Silver Lurks, and Meow. I need to thank the gifters first. I can't say anything, chat. Deadass. No thoughts are entering my brain right now.
Such a bold
I don't know if
and
that makes any
heartfelt
sense for
confession
you.
of eternal love could be met with a confession of your own. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing in relationships, but I know I love you and want to be in one with you.
Oh shit, my
That was
alerts are
better than
broken.
most romance anime confession scenes right there.
Thank you, Silver Lurks and Meow and Old Crow and Accidents and Ghost for the 100 gift the Rudies and Ensis Vortos and Aubrey there yet for 100. Flubsy the Flying Hog and Zanri Das Ass for the 100. The Greenfield Guy for the 5. Thank you, Jackal the Artist and Noise Fault and Nome Inapropriado and Jonathan Foster and Sure the Queen for the gift of Roonies. Thank you, Hurricane and Emph Navi. Battlebot for the 100. Thank you, Varian and Roos Kiri. And the Flying Hog and Simar. Das As again. Roos Kiri again. Remiges and Hoof Bear. I think my alerts are broken. Thank you, Cow Goes Move for the 50. No, my alerts are definitely broken. Chat, I think... I don't know. I'm very vocal to Numi because she's very different like that. Numi is very
I empathize
different.
with you. I too was stunned by everything my wife did at the start. It's staggering when someone you find so damn hot is so into you. Imposter syndrome FR type shit.
I'm glad to know that I matter a lot to her. She's one of the only people in my life that's very passionate about it. Like, I'm surrounded. I'm not saying that no one else is. I'm saying like a lot of the people I have in my life are very like non-wording. You know, they show through like actions and shit. But we don't verbalize how we feel. You know, you don't really do that. But with her, she's very verbal. And I try to be as open and verbal as well. So then she knows that I reciprocate it. And that's the play. But we are very different in a sense. Where it's like, she's very... Like, she also takes me being verbal as like... confirmation? So... Well, I be trying. Y'all know this. I'm not a very like word type. I do shit and I don't talk about the things I do because that's how I show care. Sometimes people find out from other people talking about it, but like if no one's spoken about it, no one would ever have known. At this point, there's already like you guys already know that, but I've always been that kind of person where it's like I do things. I don't talk about it. I never verbalize what I do. I don't verbalize the reason on why I do it. I just do it. Well, Numi is a very verbal type. So, it's very different. It's definitely very different. It's different from what I'm used to, at least. So, that's sweet. I also care a lot about her. I think sometimes she thinks a lot of the things, like, I say this to a lot of my friends too, where it's like Yusan, for example, your strongest side will always be your worst side. You know, and if you really like their good points, you can't hate the points that make it good. Like you can't hate the fact that like she's so passionate and verbal because you like the fact that she's passionate and verbal. Even if the passionate and verbal might not be the best kind, it's still a side of her and I still enjoy it a lot because that when you know, as you can tell, when she's really happy or into something, she's very passionately verbal about it. So if you like that side, you gotta like the other, you know? You can't love a coin and only want one side. That's stupid. But I am a very... When we talked about the first part of it, where it's like, the way I think and the way she thinks is so different. We noticed that from the start, where it's like I am raised and brought up to be this way. I am aware that maybe it's not the best sometimes, but you know, this is how I'm made, right? Like, I think if I waste time, things will just get worse. So I like to focus on the things I can do for other people first, because at least I know my emotions will stay the same, right? Like, or if anything, my emotions will improve, you know? So I'm the type of person that's very like, let's focus on the things that aren't affecting me and the things that are affecting others, because that could change. And I can't control that change. But my own emotions I can control. So that's the kind of person I am. But I get it, because Numi has always told me that like she doesn't like the fact that I do that, because she's like, but what about you? But I'm very like, it's fine, because like I'll be sad today. I'll deal with everything first. And honestly, I'm not gonna be shocked if I'm still gonna be the same shade of sad. Because yeah, you get it, Chad. You get it. It's like, I can control my own feelings. That's completely in my right. So I can stay the same feeling of sad and fix it later. You know, but with Numi, I understand why she's so passionate about it. She wants me to give a shit about myself. But I do. By the end of the day, I do revisit how I feel. Do I give as much care about it? Maybe that's where, right? Maybe that's where.
Can you see now why she was hurt when you said you'd ignore things that hurt you? Because anything that is hurting you, hurts her double. That's the awesome and scary bit of love. It goes the other way too. How would you feel if you watched someone IRL tell Numi to shut the hell up?
I know. That's why, like, I remember there was something that happened to me that wasn't very good. So I was like not very happy, and she noticed it, and I was like, oh, I'm just going through shit. But I did tell her what's wrong. Sometimes I'm like worried, but I understand. I just like I don't know. I can't hate it because it's the side of her that makes her her, you know? But I also worry because like I am a very, I can't give two shits. I think if bad things happen to me, it happens for a reason, you know? And I like to see the positive side of it. Honestly, like, this is not me coping, or like, I joke about it a lot, where I'm like, chat, you know, it is what it is. We move on, we forget about it, right? But I'm serious. Like, I do put myself first in a sense where it's like, if it's something that will really scar me, I will address it. But I'm at that point right now in life where I look at the positive side and I see it as like, damn, you live and you learn. I'm not actually affected, but maybe that's the thing that like, maybe it's not as common, you know what I mean? But I've changed a lot. When bad things happen to me, I deal with it first, and then when it comes to myself, I tend not to think about it, because I think things happen for a reason, and I'm just grateful that it happened now more than later. Because if I'm more invested and it happened later, I'd be even more hurt. So I tend to look at the things I can be more grateful about than to be upset about it. That's also why, chat, when I say it's like, yeah, you bottle up your emotions and then at one point you explode, right? Like all your emotions come out, and then you're gonna regret what you say and do because you have so many unresolved emotions trapped inside of you. I say that because I know that I used to do that, but not anymore. There's a reason you don't see me like explode, you know, like a lot of bad things has happened. Y'all be knowing a lot of weird bad shit has been happening, right? And I don't explode. I'm still the same. Like, because I actually don't internalize it. Like when things happen, I go like, shit, that happened. I feel bad about it, but you know what? Let's look at the positive. It happened. At least we're still okay. And we're still healthy by the end of the day, and people are all right. And I'm not lying to myself. Like that genuinely makes me feel happy, and then I move on. I'm a very easy to move on kind of guy. So I do understand why Numi sometimes gets concerned, because you can't tell, right? Like you can't tell if people like me are like, am I internalizing it, or am I actually healthily, like I just digest my shit a bit faster than people. I think you can tell if I'm just avoiding it, because if I'm avoiding it, I would be upset talking about the topic. Like if you ever bring the topic up again, I would be upset and I wouldn't want to address it. But the moment I can address it, I've moved on. Like, I've chewed it, I swallowed it, it's done for me. So a lot of the things I'm very grateful for is like, I genuinely think I'm at that point where I can do that, but I know that it's a bit tougher to do it. So I'll have to like, I don't know, verbalize it better. Sometimes I feel like I move on from a situation faster than other people would have moved on from a situation. Understandable. You know, it's not because like I'm better or they're better. There's no such thing as better. People take their time to digest shit. But I'm at that point, chat, honestly, a lot of bad things has happened that I am not going to waste any more time letting myself wallow in shit that isn't in my control. Like, I know I did my best. Like, I did my part well. And if someone decides to fuck it up and ruin shit or hurt other people in the process, that says a lot about them, not about me. I'm not gonna take it personal, you know, because like, the feeling of betrayal is a very confusing feeling, because you can never be betrayed if you never gave a shit, right? So that's what makes betrayal so painful, because if you never liked someone and they betrayed you, it wouldn't hurt that much. So betrayal is painful because you, to a degree, you trusted them or you cared about them or both to a degree. So I am the type of person that, like, I'm not saying I've been betrayed a lot, but because I care about people, I trust people very easily, I tend to get betrayed just because, like, I don't do my research beforehand. Thank you, Aubrey Darian, for the 42 gifted. What the fuck, chat? What the fuck? Oh my god, we're so close to 60K. That is insane. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, like, I know what it feels like, right? So I tend to focus on the reason on why I trusted them in the first place. I focus on that and I'm like, damn, I had a point. Like, it's not like I'm beating myself and I'm like, I can't believe they betrayed me, and I'm hurt, that I'm sad and I'm gonna be upset about it for so long. It's not that. It's like, it happened, it sucks. But back then I trusted them because they gave me a really good reason to. If they lied to me, that's on them. But I believed in them for good reason. And at this point, well, it's mostly their fault, right? So I'm not gonna beat myself over it. I'm not gonna beat them up for it. I just want to forget about it. Not because it's like it's unhealthy, not an unhealthy way, but it's like, genuinely, the opposite of love is indifference. If you hate someone, or if the memory of someone pops in your head and it makes you so angry and it makes you so upset, you still give a shit about them. But the moment I'm like, damn, you know what? I trusted them because at that time, they proved their case. Like, they gave me really good reason on why I should trust them. And you know what? Good things did happen, but bad things end up happening. Well, fuck you. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. It's not that I choose to forget about it or like I choose to not give a shit. I just automatically not give a shit. You're dead to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's the meanest way to say it. Like, if you betray me, you're dead to me. But people think I'd be mad at you, or I'm plotting my revenge, or I'm gonna like do the worst thing. No, I just don't care about what you do. Like, you could do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Your life no longer loops into mine, and I can't control what you're gonna do next, but I can control what I'm gonna do. And I'm not wasting any more energy or thought or effort into you anymore. Even if it means like you should yell at them and be mad at them. I don't want to do that because I'm wasting that energy. All that energy I could have done to like make the people I care about happy.
2 things I tell every patient. 1, the only person you can control is yourself. And 2, you cannot control what you feel, only if you react or respond to your emotions. Everyone experiences these truths at different times.
Exactly. And I honestly think it's like, maybe my thought process isn't perfect yet, but that's the growth. Like, I'll continue growing and learning and changing as a person, and that's the joy of life. Thank you, Wander, for the 5 gift, Rudy. Thank you so much.
From one bro to another, Whenever it feels like you got away without any crappy emotions, you've actually just evaded them for the moment. As long as you talk it out with her when they do come up, you're gravy. Hang in there, bro. We got you best we can.
No, that's the
Michi
thing.
Mochi salute.
Like, don't get me wrong, I deal with my crappy emotions. I feel like I just deal with them too fast. And people think I don't. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I do, but maybe I don't. I don't know, but I think I do. Because here's my thought process. I'll actually open up about this, right? Because it's a bit confusing. So, let's say the situation that we shall not be named. When that happened, right? Yes, we all got screwed over. Now you know a lot of people got screwed over. You might also know that I didn't talk about it too much. Compared to everyone else, I really didn't talk about it too much. So, did I digest it? I actually did. When it happened, the first thought in my head was, is everyone okay? Right? So I checked up on them. I made sure everything was all right. I made the statement of like, hey, if anyone's not paid, hit me up. I'll sort it as soon as possible and I pay for it. That is the more logical thing. And after that was done, the way I dealt with it was like, at that time, you gave me enough reason to believe in you. And I did. And I'm not the only one that did it. And turns out I trusted you and you did not do right by that trust. And that must suck. However, I still remember the fact that like you gave me a second chance and I still appreciate it. You still gave me a shot and I appreciate it. After that, I'm like, all right. That's it. Like, I don't care what you do. You know, like, I'm not going to be out here typing up essays and all that shit.
Quickly and dealing it with it silent is that others may feel like you just swept it under
Exactly.
the rug. Sometimes people want to know you are okay and have dealt with your own issues before they see you propping up others.
Exactly. Okay. Someone said the fact you didn't eat. So during those 3 days, I was upset. Like, I did spend 3 days to deal with it, you know? But in those 3 days, I went from like, I can't believe you did this, to like, I can't believe not only did you did this and now you have to leave me to fucking sort it out by myself. That sucks. This sucks. Everything sucks. And I'm upset. Did I talk to anyone during those 3 days? No. Because if the more I talk about it, the more upset I become. And I feel like they don't deserve that. Not because I'm like nice. It's like, you don't deserve any more of my energy. So if I'm really upset at you, you're dead to me. Like, genuinely, you're dead to me. I am not gonna talk about you. I am not gonna... Whatever you do will not prop a reaction out of me. I'm not gonna type an essay just to fucking address you. I don't think you're worth my time or my effort. This includes confronting you about your mistake. I just don't think it's worth it because you're dead to me, right? So for those 3 days, it's not that I was upset during those 3 days, by the way. When I didn't eat during those 3 days, it's because I had so much to fix. When that situation happened, not only did they leave with the issue, they also had current issues that no one can fix. And like, well, not no one, but it's really hard for people to catch up and try and fix it. It's really hard to fix it. So during those 3 days, the reason I didn't eat was because I was so swamped. Like, I had emails to go back to, I had meetings to talk to, I had lawyer talk, I was speaking to so many people, trying to sort different things. And like, when that happens, right, listen, chat, I'm all goofy and shit on stream. That is true, I am actually like this. But the moment money is involved, I will lock in. I am not the type to be like, oh, haha, we lost a lot of money. Eto ble. Like, I'm not gonna do that because it's other people's fucking money. So when it's specifically about money, I lock in because I'm like, people entrusted money to this, whatever it is, you know, like people trust you with their money, right? That is just, I'm gonna be so transparent. In our line of job, you cannot etoble money. You really can't, because that's not your money. That is your community's money, the people that support you's money. You cannot etoble that shit. So I lock in for that. And because I was working, I kind of forgot to eat. That is what it was. I wasn't fucking crying. I was working. But was I upset? Yes, I was. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I don't care about it. Like, I'm not... gonna type an essay describing the things you've done to me and how much you hurt me. You don't deserve to know that. Like, I don't need you to know that. I don't need people to know how much they've hurt me. I don't need people to know how much shit they have put on me. If anything, they know that they've hurt me, right? They should live with it. I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction of a confirmation. I am just gonna be like, shit, that sucked. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I don't want you to know, like, oh, I hurt her because I did this and I did that and that's why it hurts. No. I don't care. I don't care if you know, I don't care if you don't know. You know you've hurt me, that's the extent. I'm not gonna tell you why, I'm not gonna tell you how. Even if, let's say, it's like, this is really insane situation, right? If you really hurt me that bad and you come and apologize, I don't care. Like, the positive side is I've forgiven you and I've forgotten about it. But I've also forgotten about you. So if you apologize, it doesn't change anything. It really doesn't. Because in my head, you don't matter anymore. And the thing about me, chat, is like, you know this, even if I don't know who you are, I think you matter. Right? Like, by default, I'm kind of that person where it's like, by default, I think everyone does matter. And I care about everyone point blank. Like, that is already a given. You need to work your way for me to not give a shit about you. Like, you don't need to work for me to care about you. You can do nothing and I will still care about you.
One final thing from one
there you
bro
go.
to another. You became some kinda hyper god as your meds kicked in because you weren't getting stopped by anxiety or doubt when talking. Absolutely seduced her hard. But you did beg for boobies at the end.
Oh.
Just a bit. A respectable amount.
Oh, sick. Let's go. And I'm sober. That's the thing. It's like, I'm that kind of person where it's like, by default, I give a shit about you. There are people I don't care about, but you need to really work to get to that point. Like, you need to prove yourself. It's like, I think people are...
Was she begging for boobies, chat?
I was not, I don't think. Not today. I'm sober right now. I'm the soberest right now than I ever was the whole day. But point is, by default, I think people are great.
I found these eto blé.
Eto
But for
blé?
real, we love and appreciate you, so we just want you to be happy and healthy. If you are, we are.
I am. Y'all know this. Like, I'm more optimistic. You know, like, when I say I'm more of an optimistic person, it applies to people too. By default, I think everyone is a good person. I think everyone that I meet, or everyone that I even haven't met, I think y'all are good people with good hearts and good intentions. You really need to work to prove me wrong. It's one of those things, like, the moment you fucked up, then I'm like, I don't care about you. I don't think you deserve the worst things possible. I just don't think you deserve any more of my time. So when that happens, this is why Pharaoh has said, like, oh, when she's upset, she's scary. If you meet someone that by default gives a shit about anyone, and then suddenly they stop giving a shit about you, I feel like maybe to a degree that is a bit scary, but that's the minus side of me. I like to have hope on anybody. You need to really prove it to me for me to be like, oh, you are not the nicest person. You're dead to me. I don't think you deserve the worst things in the world. You just don't deserve any more of my time or my effort. I hope you change for the better. And if you do, good on you. But I am never going to give you a second chance again. Like, if you become a better person, I'm proud of you, but you're still dead to me. So I am one of those people, right? The good side is, you know, by default, I will always think you're a great person. Already, off the bat. The minus is, well, if you're not a good person, then you're never gonna know. Like, you will basically never know what you've done. You'll never get a confirmation. You don't get the satisfaction of what you've done wrong. You just have to live with it. You'll have to live with the fact that you did fuck up. How? No. Was it something I did? You're never gonna know. Was it something you said? You're never gonna know. Because at that point, I'm gone. That's the minus side. So I am just very... When I have problems or something bad happens, dealing with my own feelings is very simple for me. Because I will say this, I am not destroying myself. Like, I'm not bottling shit up. I used to do that, yes. I joke about it now, yes. But do I still do it? No. Because again, chat, I have gone through 8 years of therapy, right? And my therapy wasn't because of like, oh, unresolved issues or trauma. No, it was 8 years of hyper specifically dealing with my emotions because I have BPD. So by the end of the day, a lot of my therapy was how to digest problems, how to digest my emotions, how to break it down, and how to swallow it better. 8 years. If after 8 years I still suck at it, no, but I still kind of suck, but still, I feel like I'm a little bit better. So I feel like people like Numi, she worries about it too much. Like, not in a bad way, I appreciate that a lot. But I worry that she's worried about me bottling up my feelings. I swear to you, I'm not. I actually don't, because this is how I think. If I bottle up my emotions, it will blow up. And if it explodes on stream, no way in hell. You know, like, no way in hell. If I bottle up my feelings and one day I blow up and suddenly chat just hears random nuances, you know what I mean? Suddenly one day I'm like, chat, remember that thing that happened 3 years ago and 2 years ago and 1 year ago, blah, 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 blah. And then now chat's overwhelmed with everything that's happened. You're like, I didn't even know that shit existed. Or I didn't know that shit bothered you. That's overwhelming. And I'd rather not have anyone see that side of me. So I have no choice but to deal with my feelings because I stream a lot. So, yeah. I think for most problems, I deal with it fast and quietly. That's the kind of person that I am. I don't need to vent too much. I don't need to cry too much. I don't need to be upset too much. I need 3 days maximum. If it's that bad, I need 3 days. Aside from that, I'm good. So, yeah. There is a minus though. Sometimes I do tend to forget about it instead without digesting it, without me realizing. So I will be a bit more careful about it. But trust chat. I think Numi's worried about it.
Better than no progress. Baby steps. Can't change a lifetime of learned behavior in even a couple years.
Yeah,
like 300.
I talked about this to chat where it's like when I was born, you know, like I'm the older sibling. I'm the eldest sibling. And my parents were working really hard to basically provide for the family, right? At that time, as a kid, you know, you don't notice that. You don't notice that your parents are busy because they want to provide for you. You only notice the fact that they're never there, right? So you're like, you feel like shit and you feel like your parents don't give a shit about you. The difference is when I was young, I had a younger brother. And my brother, and you've met him a little bit, he's a very sensitive person. Like, my brother has a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And, well, I wasn't raised to do it, but subconsciously I started doing it where I try to prioritize how he feels to make sure that he is okay first. So that's how I've grown up. I've kind of grown up with that habit of being like, shit. Like, it's okay. Let me think about like the positive side on what's going on and then make sure that you are okay first. And then I will hold on to this positivity until you're okay. You know, and I can hold on to that positivity for a very long time. So over time, when I was a kid, my positive was like, oh, at least they come back home. That was my positive. So I didn't have the, this is gonna sound so fucking sad, but I swear it's not. Like, if anything, I feel like it made me who I am and I'm happy about it. But growing up until I was somewhat in college, I did not have the space to digest what I want or how I feel as a person. Not as like an older sister or a daughter. You know what I mean? Like, most of the things I thought about was like what I want as a daughter, what I want as a kid, what I want like as a child, or what I want as an older sibling, what I want as a sister, what I want as a friend or a coworker. It's different. But I never really had the space to digest what I wanted as just me. Like, purely just for my own sake, not involving anyone else. You know what I mean? So that was the point where I'm slowly starting to understand, and I'm starting to be like, you know what? This is what I want. Like, it's okay to want something purely because you want it.
Shit girl,
It was
I
a
can
different.
relate.
Yeah.
My mom went to therapy with me once and we realized that my entire life I always put my little brother's feelings and needs before my own. Then as an adult I had to learn what I felt and what I want.
Exactly.
Pride 1000.
Exactly. And y'all already know, back then, my parents, they weren't the best. They were doing their best, but they weren't the best. Like, I know this might sound like an insult, but sadly, this is a case for a lot of parents. They were a couple that weren't ready to be a parent yet, right? And it's not a bad thing. Sometimes things happen,
Thanks
and they did their
Sam,
best.
for the one resub.
I'm never gonna put it against them because, like, you might be ready to be a lover, you might be ready to be a partner, but if you're not ready to be a parent and you are in a position where you have to be, you will make mistakes, and that's fine. I've forgiven them for it, and we've talked about it, and that's fine. But at that time, you know, I had to deal with my brother and my mom and my dad. I'm kind of like that middleman in the family that's like, I'm chill with everyone. Like, you tell me your problems, then I can try and relay it, vice versa. So growing up, I've kind of, it's not that I was told to, I'm used to it, of like making sure everyone's all right by the end of the day. You know, like, why do you think now, if something bad happens, my first instinct is to like cheer you up? Like, I don't try to address the problem, I cheer you up, because that's how I learned as a kid to be like, oh, if they're sad and I make jokes or I do silly things, they laugh for a bit, they forget about it, and then they deal with their own problems and they're fine. So it's one of those things, you know, and I'm grateful for that because now I can do this. Like, this is now something that I'm pretty comfortable doing. Like, I'm not being like, oh shit, people are sad, what do I do? Like, I know when to sit down and like cheer you up first. Once you're happy, I'll be like, you want to talk about it? If not, that's fine. If yes, we'll talk about it. Something like that, right? So no joke, until around late middle high school to like college, that was when I was like, I want to prioritize myself. Like, I want to put myself
someone in
first.
chat said the other day, if you are doing the best you can, then you are doing the best. That is so true and
Yeah,
hit
exactly.
very hard.
Exactly.
500.
Like, I'm not gonna beat myself up over the way I grew up, because I did the best I could at that time. But now, when everyone's an adult and everyone has their own wants and wills, I need to have one of my own, you know? So that's what therapy taught me, where it's like, sometimes it's okay to want something purely because you as a person want it. Because, like, I don't know if anyone in chat could, like, did you eat the other 2 bites? Yeah, I finished my bread, don't worry. But I don't know if anyone in chat can understand this type of mentality, but it's like, at one point I learned that I was a human on earth to set a path for myself. Like, I am not simply just your sister or your child or your friend or someone you turn to or something for other people. Like, you are here in your world to make your own story and not to ensure that other people's story are smooth. That kind of feeling. So I'm learning to balance the like, I want to set my own course while at the same time I want to make sure that other people are also okay. I'm trying to balance it because I think if I only focus on myself, then I'll be selfish. That is true. That's a dangerous part. If all you can think about is like how you feel, and if you feel like you don't want it, then you have the right to leave. Well, I am the type of person that is like, if I'm not okay with it, but if I leave, it'll ruin everything, I will stay. Like, that is the kind of person that I am, where it's like, I tend to do that. But there are situations where it's like, if you leave, it will ruin the mood, but it's okay. Then I should leave. You know, like, I need to balance that shit out. So I wouldn't call that like, oh, she's so nice and selfless. It's not. I feel like I am a person that is just recently, I know it's been 8 years, but still, that's quite recent compared to how long I've lived, right? But like,
thanks Voidborn Cookie for the 1 resub.
I am a person that recently found out that, I don't know how to word it. That I'm a person with my own identity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to conform or like change or appease others to make sure they're okay. Like, I recently found out that I am my own person and I have my own preferences and I have my own boundaries and I have my own likes and dislikes. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but not everyone was raised and taught that. Like, I feel like if anyone grew up in my situation, you would understand why that was so hard for me to realize. Because it's like, when everyone kind of, well, they don't ever say that they depend on you, but then the moment you're not there, they break down and bad shit happens. And the only factor that changes that is whether you care or not. You know, you grow up kind of wanting to make sure people are all right first. You know what I mean? I was dealt with the cards that I was dealt with. But hey, at least I realized it. And I'm okay with that because I realized it. Yeah, like, we're all still learning. Different people have different upbringing. Some people grew up and you guys know exactly how you feel, exactly what you want, and you can do the things you want and you can verbalize the way you feel, and that's met with acceptance, or it's met with compassion. People like me, if you do that, you are not met with compassion and you are not met with understanding. And as a kid, if that happens to you over and over again, I mean, the first thing you think about is, shit, I shouldn't do that, right? But that is wrong. I will say this, that is not right. The way people treat you is not correct. However, it took me time to understand that, because, like, you know, damn, I don't want trauma dump. I still don't, but, like, you know, it's different. If you talk about how you feel and then it makes other people upset, then it ruins the mood. You're like, shit. Or like, you talk about the things you want, people are like, damn, we can't do that. You're like, shit. You know, you kind of reel back a little bit. So I am that kind of person, sadly. The exact opposite of what kind of person Numi is. Whereas Numi is like, I am frustrated and I will do this and I will do that. I will feel bad, but I will do it anyway. I am the type where it's like, shit. Well, I'd rather not
feel alone in the way I am.
Exactly.
300.
I'm telling you, it's a different upbringing. You know what I mean? I will disagree. I think when Numi said, like, people with my mentality of, like, it is what it is, that's kind of privileged. I will say, I think I disagree with that, but not in a bad way. Maybe I can understand why she would think that way, because some people, it's like, you're forced to be in a situation where if you don't stand up for yourself, you're fucked, right? So you stand up for yourself. However, people like me, when you do stand up for yourself, then you're fucked. So that's how I was raised, where it's like, the best, if you want to survive and you still want people to give a shit about you and you still want to have a place you can call home, you keep your head down and you conform. That is how I was raised. And is that proper? No. But hey, shit, what can I do about it aside from changing now? So I'm grateful that I realized, and I'm changing as a person, and I'm trying to balance out, like, when to keep my head down and when to stand up for myself, you know? Like, is it the most balanced? No. But at least there is some effort put into it. So it's literally just depending on the person. And I know some people in chat would understand how this feels, where it's like, if at that time, like, if I can turn back time, right? And ever since I'm a kid, I'm like, okay, young Michi, you gotta tell your parents that you want this, and you want them to do this, and you want your brother to do this, and you want this is what you want. If I did that as a kid, it ain't gonna go well. Like, it won't, because my parents were not in that headspace where they were even ready to be parents, and my brother was a child. Like, am I supposed to expect a child to understand how I feel? At that time, even I don't know how I feel. And my parents, they were, well, they had ambition and they had goals, you know, and they wanted to get something for themselves. You think they would understand? No. No one would understand. People would literally just see me and go like, fuck what you want then. And then what? Now people are just upset. And like, people...
I would have loved to be able to open about what I felt and stand up, but I never felt like I could do that. However, I have never been that kind of person. Now I open a little bit.
Yup.
It may seem like a small amount, but is a lot for me.
Me too. Me too. That's why when I told Numi's like, you know, it's okay, you're doing your best. I'm glad she knows that I'm doing it, because like even though it might not seem like a big thing, it is a big thing for me. Cause like it's not normal. That's not how I was raised. You know, like I'm raised to see confrontation as not the best thing, avoidance as the only option, kind of a thing. You know, it's different. Everyone's raised. How you were raised doesn't make you who you are. Your actions moving forward will determine the person that you will be. So I choose to work on the me now. I'm not gonna look back and being like, ah, shit, that's how I was raised, so I guess I'll give up. Like, fuck no. You know, like, the suckiest thing growing up is realizing people will fuck up you, and you are the only person that can fix yourself. That will sound like shit, but that's true. And what else can you do about it? If you give up on yourself, no one's gonna work on you. So you gotta have to unfuck what other people fucked over. That's just part of growing up, man. You take it or you want to ignore it. It's up to you. So, yeah, ever since I was young, like, I don't have the space to do that. Now, I am grateful that I'm surrounded by people that are willing to be open about it. I have to be a bit more gentle, but it's different, you know? I've spoken about this before, so I'm not going to consider this as trauma dumping, but I've spoken about how my mother a long time ago used to be a bit more, you know, she takes the I'm yumping
You
card
have a
very
point.
fast.
Cultural pressure from certain parents can mold you into feeling like you must be unseen and a people pleaser. So you ultimately learn to destroy strong emotions internally and
Yeah.
avoid strong desires and ambitions.
Yeah. Like my mom, when I was younger, she was the more happy to take that yump card any day kind of a person, is the nicest way I can say it. And my dad is the type of person that's he had anger issues, and he wanted me to, well, my whole goal for a successful life was to marry rich. So that was kind of how I was raised. It's kind of to be a good wife kind of a thing, and to take care, right? So it's a different way. There's a lot of factors towards it. It's not a bad thing, because it made me who I am today, and I appreciate it. You know, like, I appreciate the fact that
My childhood
I'm the
was
way I
governed
am.
not by, what do I want, but do I have any choice? If I don't do it, then who will?
Yep.
I lost a lot of
Yep,
time
yep,
to
yep, yep,
that,
yep.
and I do want people to understand that saying, then don't do it, is not a solution.
yeah,
I'm very, very happy to see you moving forward, and that you're now better equipped to do so. You
Yup.
deserve not just happiness, but hopes and dreams.
that's me at you too. That's me at you, chat. Because, well, our options were fuck ass limited. So when Numi was like, you know, I feel like it's privileged, I do understand where she's coming from. But at the same time, I also disagree, because I'm the way I am because I have no choice. If I wasn't the way I am, I'd be dead. I am not even kidding you, chat. I'd be dead. The times I disagreed with my mother, she dropped me off at an orphanage. It's a funny story now, but at that time, as a kid, that scared the living shit out of me. But as a kid, that scared me. But growing up now, it's a funny story. Because it was kind of funny, because I bring it up to my mom, and my mom's like, stop bringing it up, man. I apologized about it. And I'm like, hey, you did remember that one time? Remember that one time you did that? Yeah, listen, I get to laugh at my own trauma, but it wasn't funny back then. Now,
Did
I'll
that
laugh at
orphanage
it.
have any couch cushions? Asking for a friend.
now, my mom used to do that. I still think one of the funniest thing that happened to it was, like, as a kid, I was such a giver-upper, bro. This has got to be like one of the biggest testament of, like, damn, you were really a giver-upper. So when that happened, right? If you were a kid and that happened to you, you could maybe react in different ways. You could be like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm never going to do that again. Or maybe you get mad or you get upset. You're like, shit, I'm not even safe, blah, blah. You know how I reacted? The first time that happened to me, I was like, shit, I'm so sad, right? The second time it happened to me, I was like, I knew it. And then I packed chips for bribery. My mind went instantly to like, all right, I'm going to bribe the person in the orphanage to drive my ass back home. You are never going to catch me lacking again, bitch. So I already like, then my mom was like, pack your bags. And I did. My bags was full of like toys and chips and shit, like bartering goodies. And I'm like, I got dropped off and I'm like, hey, can you give me a ride back home? Check it, I got snacks. Because the first time I had to waddle the fuck, I had to do my walk of shame. Yeah. 1,000 IQ play. Listen, you give me the cards, I'll deal with it. I'm not gonna fight against it. I'm not gonna be like, oh man, I don't like these cards. What did that do? Nothing. You know what I'm gonna do? Bribe. The fact that little me instantly just thought about bribing. I still think that's the funniest thing. Until today, I'm still like, damn, I'm really just a giver-upper. I just be like, shit happens to me. Let's take the most beneficial way, right? Like when bad things happen, at least I have a surfboard. You know what I mean? The waves hit, but I surf. Hell yeah. And that's the kind of person that I am. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. If I wasn't that way, I think I'd be dead. Because like that kind of mentality got me to surviving now. At what age was that? Like I was like 8 and like 9 and like 10 and like I was a kid. But I was a funny kid. Listen, I take joy in it. Until today, people still be like, hey, you're the one with the kid that bribed that orphanage
So,
lady.
how long until walkies again?
Walkies! Oh my god, in like 6 hours. Oops. How many times? I'm just really good at bribing. I don't know what to tell you, chat.
My parents
Ooh.
were too busy do drugs and alcohol to raise a kid. I never learned to save my money, so now I give it all to VTubers.
I'm gonna teach you how to save your money, okay? No, don't give me money. You save your goddamn fucking money. You work hard on it. You have the right to spend it on something you like. So I'm telling you, does that sound like a fucking bad story? Yes, but I went to therapy. I've dealt with it. I've confronted my parents. They apologized profusely about it. Until today, they still apologize because they're like, I'm so sorry.
My parents taught me to give in to my vices.
That's okay.
So here you go, Michi.
Okay, man. All right. Listen, I think the best case scenario happened because we've apologized, we've moved on from it, and I'm okay with it.
Understood. Spending the money on something I like.
Man, you shut your mouth, chat. Thank you so much, but take care of yourself.
Don't act like you don't know we like spending money on you.
I want you guys to treat yourself too. But TLDR, chat, just from those very little stories, by the way, now you know the kind of person that I am and why I am the kind of person that I am. Like, imagine if you were raised in a place where if you were to speak up or want something or fight for something you want or you're stubborn about
Michi,
it, that happens.
Those chips
Hell
sound
nah.
delicious. You got any more?
Yeah, I got more in the bag. I got more. I don't worry about it. Yeah, now I'm like this. Because, listen, man, at that time, if I was focusing on the possibility of the bad things, I'd die.
Reminds me of a similar experience, Lamau. My mom dropped me off near some train tracks like 2 minutes away from my house in a forest. First time I was scared. Second time I literally didn't care. Got out the car, and slowly but calmly walked all the way back home through 2 minutes of forest in the dark. And it never happened again. I was like 8 years old too.
Yeah, you see, that's why. I feel like originally,
Today
I'm
is
like
payday
this.
and next month I'll get a raise.
What
Take the money. Resistance is futile.
Congratulations on the race. I'm so proud of you. Check in. We have a round of applause. It's okay. No sad, chat. No sad. Because I like to think about the positive, you know? Like back then, I looked at the positive because that was the only way I could contain hope in me. But now, I look at the positives because there are so many people that believe in me and so many people that are rooting for me. And honestly, looking at the positive isn't so hard anymore. Back then, I had to really fucking copium myself to be like, look at the bright side. You know what I mean? Like, look at the bright side. You learn these things. Like, I used to have to force myself, but nowadays, I'm like, it's so easy. Like, the positive exists. And that's thanks to you, thanks to my friends, my
Michi,
family,
you
everyone.
And chat made my brain feel whole again. Thanks.
Goddamn,
Here, take my
Lulu.
money. I'm living in a box.
Living in a
in
cardboard box. So don't worry, chat. It's not
Go
bad.
to bed, Papu.
I will go to bed. I'm gonna tell my mods real quick. But I will say, chat, I know I told you that and it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of dark.
Michi,
Don't
I'm
worry.
worrying about the chips now. Are they doing okay in the bag? Do you think they're afraid of the dark? Do they miss the friends you already ate? Cage Curra got scammed for $3.33. 10 out of 10 communication, clappies. Who has the
Whoa.
communication degree now? Make a power Yuri play for number 1 a plus spot.
God damn. Nah, but I get it. I also understand that people that are the exact opposite were forced to be that way too. If we had a choice, we would be balanced, healthy adults. We are the way we are because of the things we went through. And that's okay. I don't think one way of living or one way of thinking is bad or privileged or wrong, you know? Like, you did what you did because that is the only way you knew how to survive. And for just the fact that you're still here, I'm proud of you. That mentality, even though people say it's wrong and shit, or like the mentality that you have, it's like, oh, it's bad, blah, blah, blah. You have it because that is your safety mechanism. You know, that's how you maintain yourself to live. If I were the type of person that's like being pessimistic and I'm like, chat, something bad is gonna happen, isn't it? I'm afraid, I'm scared. I think I would be dead. So my mind is simply just protecting me and ensuring that I am going to be okay. And that is why I'm positive. But nowadays, well, that was why I used to be positive and optimistic. Nowadays, after meeting so many people that are so awesome, like I get to see people so kind and nice, and I get to see that side of the world. Shit, Chad, I want to fight for it. You know? Now I have a reason to fight for it. So, similar way of thinking, just from a different reason, for a different reason. And for that, I am so grateful. So I feel like eventually Numi is gonna understand, and I hope everyone else understands too. I am A-okay. I will be, if I'm not A-okay, I will be A-okay. I deal with my own shit my way. And honestly, I think I'm okay. Yeah. I like to think that everything will be okay. Because I have good people around me. If I didn't have anyone, I think I'll cry. Yeah. So that is crazy. That is crazy. Remember, I do have a support group. I do. If all else fails, I have my therapist, but now my parents have changed so much. They've genuinely apologized so much and they've changed so much. I believe them. I think my parents are different people now. Like, even though the past may not be the best, they did what they could at that time. And you know what? Now, they do better. And for that, I believe that they will always continue to be good people. It's not hard to make me believe in people, man. Just tell me that you are willing to change and I believe you. If I see the change, I'm like, all right, I believe you. Shit, goddamn, you got me there. Yeah. That's all you can ask for, really? Yeah. Everyone is just people doing their best. Sometimes maybe they do bad things, but what can you do? You know? You can only choose to keep them or cut them off. Either way, I choose to be happy. I have so many people rooting for me to be happy, and chat always tells me that they want me to be happy. I'm not gonna let 1 or 2 or 3 people in this, compared to so many of people in chat, I'm not gonna let a handful of people destroy what you guys have always hoped for. Like, that's gonna be ridiculous of me. So don't worry, chat. Most of the time, I focus on that. I'm like, so many people are rooting for me. I'm not gonna let you ruin my good vibes. Because fuck you. Fuck you. You already hurt me. I'm not gonna let you ruin the good old vibes in my fucking room. Suck dick. So yeah, I hope that clears things up a little bit. I'm not fake, like false positive because I'm stupid. All right? I'm false. I'm real positive because I'm sick of everything else. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. I don't know. I don't want to do this shit again. I ain't doing that shit. Hell no. You telling me to focus on the bad apples? Absolutely not. They get 1 hour of my life maximum. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. Anywho's, chat, I do need to go to bed. I have to wake up in 5 hours for zoo walkies. I'm so excited.
We all have our regrets, like leaving our kid at the orphanage or letting Sai do the haggling. What's important is to remember to do better by ourselves in the future.
Yep.
Sleep well, remember today is your old meds.
Exactly.
And text Numi that you love her FFS.
I did. I appreciate Numi a lot. People like her make me realize things about myself too. Because indifference, that's when you know. That's when you know that you could change and stuff. Bang. I also wanted to clear that up for you because
your best wide Gambascum 7776942. I'll give you 4 skin emoji at $10 food gift card, and we're doing our best community.
I hate that long ass unreasonable emote compared to community. God damn. I want to say that because chat, I think you guys are doing your best. And I'm proud of you that you're doing your best. Bang. But sorry, I had to set this up. But I'm proud of you for doing your best. Even though people are like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Listen, man, you take your own pace. It's your life. It ain't a race. Okay, it's not a race, but it could be just like, it's a journey, but not a race. You take your time. If you want to, take it slow and enjoy the scenery for a bit.
Too, Goober.
Yeah, you take your goddamn time. You enjoy your goddamn view. Not everything has to be now, soon. Work on this ASAP. Change soon. Be better now. Who gives a shit? You can be better next week, next month, next year. Who cares? I'm proud of you because as long as you continue going forward, even if you fall, even if you have to crawl or stand up, I'm proud of you.
Because you told us about it and it seemed helpful.
Oh, trust. You're gonna hate it for a little bit. But please keep going, okay? After like 6 months, it will feel easier.
Life is better as a marathon rather than a sprint.
Yeah, so you enjoy your life, chat. I'm proud of you for how you deal with it. Whether you're the type of person that's kind of like Numi, where you're more headstrong and you deal with shit and you confront it, I'm proud of you. If you're the type of person that is like me, where you're like taking it a bit slow and, maybe you're crawling every now and then, you do you too. I'm proud of you too. Whatever it is. If you're like maybe the in-between with your own funny little issues,
we are proud of you, Michi,
good on you.
No matter how stinky you are.
Yeah, chat. By the end of the day, the last thing I can say to you, no one has the right to judge you because they've never lived a day in your shoes. You're the only person that knows why you do the things you do. So people can tell you their opinions. People can maybe give you good advice, bad advice, any advice. People can help you, but by the end of the day, they are literally just help. You are the person that knows what you need, knows why you do the things you do. That's on you. Whether you want to work on it, fix it, change it, continue doing it, that's your choice, your life. Either way, as long as you're doing your best, I'm proud.
I'll do better next month. No, seriously, I'm wrecking my schedule for this subathon.
No!
We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program by September.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to have a proper rest. My bad, y'all, my bad. But yeah, please do remember what I have to say. Because I think sometimes people just want the best for you. And sometimes it can be frustrating. I want the best for you, but I also want you to get to that point in life happily. So, no pressure. You take the time. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Mudcast time. Hello, y'all. Did you see that crazy thing I got? That was I deadass do not react to it. Deadass.
What? I didn't see
the crazy Numi crash out. Can someone edit that to be Numi crash out, but it gets faster?
There was a lot of crazy things today.
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean, that's every day right now, so just how it goes.
I just want one boring day, bro. I just want one boring, non-eventful day. God damn. But oh well.
What have you scheduled for this week again?
Not allowed.
Not allowed. It's over. Alright, I need to go to bed right now because I have to wake up so fast.
You do.
Shit.
Yep.
Anyways, I hope you have a good rest for everyone sleeping. But for those of you that are just waking up, good morning. we are going to be having Modcast, and in 6 hours, we are doing walkies in Bali Zoo. We're going to go to a zoo together, and it's going to be a ton of fun, and I'm so excited. So either good morning, good night, or good midday, mid-morning, one of those, whatever
Good
time zone.
something.
A good something. I hope you have a good
Yep.
something either way. But I'm gonna head to bed now. I hope you have fun. Chat, please do enjoy the Modcast. And mods, good luck with chat. And I'll see you guys in like 6 hours. Yippee!
Yep.
All right.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night.
Bye.
See ya.
Sleep well.